time?
You send me the link.
The link to the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. For time.
Someone's asking for it.
Is it your sister?
No. Tomorrow.
Oh.
Figure it's easier than having him in the channel.
He is gonna get the DM view.
I guess the answer is twice weekly.
Yeah.
He gets.
Well, bi-weekly in the UK still means twice a week versus every 2 weeks.
Oh, I see how
So
that
it's
could
actually
confuse you, Tom.
ambiguous in the in the English language.
All right.
It's hyphenated to indicate 2 times a week.
So, when we last left off, you all had journeyed out into the heat of the Asahar Desert and rendezvoused with some of the Magi there, the wolfolk that looked over some of the old structures that stood out upon the sands. Your resident snake talked with the salamanders that you had encountered, and it seemed that the salamanders had some measure of intelligence, although they didn't really seem to act in any sort of structured way. You started exploring the structures and revealing their secrets, and eventually made your way into a large central structure that you believed was one of the main tombs of Jannar. Thank you for clearing that up, Korgath. You entered the structure, and the moment you did, the stones moved beneath your feet. You felt yourself being shifted around. And when the shifting stopped, you realized that not only was it very hard to see, and a lot of you have dark vision, you're used to being able to see in the dark, this darkness, your dark vision couldn't pass through it. And you noticed that you only had 2 of your allies on either side of you. And you could hear Korgath and Haneke banging on the wall as though you were in adjacent rooms. And so, things grow quiet around you as the banging stops. And it's the opposite of quiet. So I believe, Haneke, you lit up your drift globe that you were carrying.
Oh man, we ain't got no drift globe. Damn.
Can't.
I have a
Actually-
fireball if you'd like some light.
No. Let's cast light. I might cast light on like a coin that I have.
The light is unable to penetrate this particular kind of darkness.
Just kidding. You might have to try the fire.
Whoa!
I don't know if that's the best idea. It was more sarcastic. Do they have sarcasm where you come from, Archie?
Of course.
Roll
Are
a
you-
religion check, Archie.
For sarcasm?
Roll for sarcasm to see if you get it. You don't get it.
I have no idea what sarcasm is apparently
This is...
from my religious study.
Yep, this is pretty dark as fuck. And the light spell didn't do anything.
Archie, do you have the ability to detect magic by any chance?
Well, you see the funny story is I could, but we'd have to sit here for a day, and I'd have to think and try and remember how to cast it.
If you cast it as a
I was
ritual,
not prepared.
if you cast it as a ritual, it does not have to be prepared.
Or we can sit here for 10 minutes.
I like that idea
Forgot
better
it
than
was a
sitting here
ritual.
for an entire day.
10 minutes?
Yes,
It takes time.
I have an
magic is
idea, but
sensitive.
she has to do this first.
Well, you try and figure out if you can see. I'll start trying.
I'm pretty sure that's a no.
we hear them?
So, yeah, you guys can hear each other perfectly fine.
Oh. Can we see with the drift globe?
Yes, so you should be able to see in front of you. Smiley.
Oh, I was just on the wrong place.
Mhm.
Oh, it's fine in here.
Huh?
What are the green things?
You see strange engravings on those sections of floor.
Hmm.
Don't see any green things.
Are they slimy green things?
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out in a second.
You stepping one by one. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
So
Don't
you
leave
see Haneke kind of
Don't
moving ahead.
tase me, bro.
Do I see anything?
What you see is what's in front of you. You see all these strange engravings on the ground.
I step on one.
Okay. A blast of force erupts from the ground, and you suffer 5 force damage.
Oh.
And you are knocked back to the square that you came from. And yes, I have to put that on the. There we go.
Don't stand on those. Ow.
Oh boy.
Don't move over there. Some of the ground explodes.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You can see?
You can't?
Oh.
I think we're going to keep cautiously trekking forward.
2 minutes later.
And I would be specifically trying to be very adamant about peeking around the corners quietly and carefully.
Well, so these are engravings on the ground. They're not actually blocking
Okay,
your line of
they're
sight.
not actually blocking line of sight.
Right.
Gotcha.
So you can see this whole room.
Shits and giggles, I'm gonna try stepping on this one.
You get blasted by a beam of force that comes up from the ground for 3 force damage, and you are knocked back to the square that you came from.
Okay.
I'm like, y'all are having all the fun over there.
Sounds like people are exploding.
Wish we had another drift globe.
It's just the floor. It's fine. Then I will go to here until I can see whatever the hell that is.
You see a blue orb on the ground. Make a perception check.
What do you say?
Okay.
Is it cool?
So you notice that blue orb just kind of chilling on the ground. At the top here, you see a shimmering orange line across the north end of the hallway. On the right side of the north here, you see a small orb-shaped hole. It doesn't look like you could fit an arm
Which
through.
side of the which side of this like room are the voices of the other part of the room?
You hear it to the east.
Okay.
You don't think you could fit an arm through that hole, but it does look like it would fit that blue orb or the drift globe you're holding.
Smiley, do you want to go poke that blue orb?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go ahead and stand here.
Smiley, I can't
When
hear you
you-
from there.
When you pick up the drift globe, or sorry, when you pick up that touch the blue orb, Mr. Smiley, the moment you touch it, it starts emitting a blue aura. You say about in a 5-foot radius around you. When the blue aura touches that orange shimmering line above you, it seems to stop. The orange line seems to stop this blue aura.
But it's not stopping light from the drift globe.
The blue orb, it's much more dim than the drift globe. It looks like it's not quite light. It looks like it might be some kind of magic emission. But no, the orange line is not blocking light from the drift globe.
Can I touch the orange line?
It blocks your finger.
Ah, my finger's a block.
It doesn't hurt, but it's like a
It's
solid object. Let's see, 5 foot.
Can I? You said I could probably stick my hand through the hole, or just the drift globe?
Not your hand, but either the blue orb that Smiley just picked up or the drift globe. They're similar in dimension.
I'd like to gently poke the drift globe into the hole and see if they see
Okay.
it on the other side, and ask if they see the light coming through.
Okay. Let me find something to represent that. That'll work. So, let me do this and this. Pow. And then you no longer emit light.
Whoa.
So,
You see that light way over there?
you do. You see the drift globe kind of pour out through the wall.
There's a globe drifting in from the wall. It's a ghost.
Fireball it!
And
I
when
ain't
it,
afraid of no ghost.
and when it
You can't
does, you also see. Let me get on the right layer here. You see strange etchings on the floor suddenly start to appear.
Hey, it looks like there's an orange globe over that way, yeah?
There's diamonds on the floor. We're going to be rich.
We're pretty poor right now, so that would be
That's it.
nice.
Have I been able to do my detect magic yet?
So your detect magic goes off, swirling all in front of you, and especially around the drift globe and everything to the north. Everything here is laden with an equal mix of arcane and draconic magic.
Can I determine the source of the darkness?
The darkness seems to be emanating from the north.
Okay. Well, we can try and walk up there, but I feel like we're gonna hit a ton of these rooms.
Can you all see over there now that we have the globe?
Nope.
Try passing the blue one through.
I have a better idea. So we determined the darkness is magical, correct?
Yes.
I will cast Dispel Magic to try to dispel the magical darkness.
Okay. Let's see. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect.
I'm assuming it's because we're in the darkness, we're in its range, outside of game.
Yes. So, use your spellcasting ability to make your ability check.
Oh no, it's higher than third level. I do get to add Jack of all trades to this though.
Yep.
He's like, yep, it's not gonna matter.
So it's I guess a +1 from whatever this is. Oh, that's a saving throw. My bad. That's not as good.
Mm. You feel the words for the dispulsion of magic course through you, and you feel the spell take effect, but the strength of this darkness fights against it, and eventually overpowers the dispel, and then it remains dark. You feel like you almost had it.
I wanted to cast guidance on him.
Oh no.
I don't know if it would have helped.
It might have. It might have.
Did we hear them blowing up over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
We said
Wait,
it
hold
sounded like World War II over there.
It did. It sounded
gonna
like.
I'll take my javelin out, one of my javelins out, and can I just like slam it down on the ground in front of me, like what would be a step in front of me, and see what happens on that square?
Yes. Nothing happens when you do that.
Nothing happens?
Right.
Alright, fuck it, I'll take a step forward.
You seem fine.
Can I do it on the one in front of that one?
The one directly in front of you?
Mhm.
Sure, you jam it down, and you feel the javelin get blown upwards towards the sky out of your hands.
That one's bad. Don't step up there.
I do want to point out that the whoever lost or let go of the drift globe, there is a command word to get it to return to you.
Um.
Oh, I
huh.
guess she still had her arm through the hole. Have you? Did you guys try and put the blue orb through the hole?
We did, I thought.
Yeah, I got blocked by the orange thing. They said.
No, we
No.
can get it through.
No, we can get it there.
I will walk directly forwards.
So you hear sort of a rattling sound, and the moment you let go of the orb, Smiley, the
Yeah.
aura it was emitting disappears, and then you see it sort of roll into the hole and kind of land up there. You don't see where it lands, but the other party does. You
Give
just
me
see
back
this,
my drift globe.
and the drift globe that was dispelling light kind of lifts itself back up and goes through the hole. Back to Haneke.
Is that an orange ball? Did we get that?
No, that's the drift globe. I had to put that there.
Oh. Hey, can you throw through the orange ball?
We
We're a
have
little far
to
away.
get to it. There's a lot of runes in the way.
You could try running.
Oh wait,
I've
I have an idea.
Can you fly?
Can I fly?
ceilings are about 10 feet up. You feel like you could get some lift off.
Shit.
Throw the globe back through. Throw the globe back through.
Actually, I want to test something. I want to hover.
Watch out for this
I'm
fallen
trying
javelin. It's about time.
I want to. Bird skewers. Can I? I want to try. I want to experiment before I just dart across this room. Can I go and hover right in front of Korgath,
Oh.
where he did the javelin,
Yep.
where he kind of poked
So,
it?
so you slowly fly your way right in front of Korgath. And you hear a blast beneath you, but make a dexterity save.
Oh, this could be so bad.
You do manage to dart out of the way of it. It seems like it was a bit delayed in the force hitting up to you, so you were able to dodge completely out of the way of its attack.
Okay. I want to yell over to Haneke, like, put the orb back through the hole. I can't see.
I will grudgingly do so.
I'll
Okay.
give it back.
Sit grumpily in the dark.
I've heard of these kinds of holes before. Usually it's not orbs that go through them.
Before you do that,
Wow.
you hear Nag call out, "I found something." Over on the west wall. Calls you and Smiley over, Haneke, this is before you put the drift globe down.
R.
It's a strange shape here on the wall. This looks out of place.
Do you think it's a window?
No, it's part of the wall. Just etched on here. Looks symmetrical.
I can't see anything.
Can we hear them talking about this wall?
Yeah.
You found another wall. Do you need me to sing to it again?
You so should. It was so good.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Is there a
Should
picture?
go on your best hits.
Did here. I should probably just have made that a handout for you guys. Ian Smiley. Oh. Tom and Haneke. And so much bullshit in my folder now. We'll never find it. There it is. There. So that should be in a handout in your journals, Haneke and Smiley. Titled Rune on Wall.
I'm just gonna take a step to the right. Fuck it.
Can we get the Driftwood Club back in this room so I can see what's happening?
Okay. Haneke calls Driftglobe back.
I'll need that back in a second.
You can
Any-
wait your turn.
Did anything happen when I took a step to the right?
Nothing happened when you stepped there.
No.
I don't think this is our solution.
We'll take a step forward.
You suffer 2 force damage and are forced back to the tile that you came from.
I'm gonna start rage walking through this maze.
Well, if I can get the light back, I was just gonna kind of fly over, and then that way I can guide you all through.
Can you move the light to me for a second, DJ? Nope. Okay, that's meaningless. Alright. I will push the drift globe. Haneke can push the drift globe back through. Someone does.
Alright. I want to quickly dash over to where the drift globe is. Kind of to the, I'm guessing, kind of right here. Oh, it's not working. Why is it not? There we go. Kind of there, right in front of me, where I can see that it's clear.
Okay. If you're making a straight line there, I need you to make 3 dexterity saves.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be so bad.
You can do it. You're a bird.
Oof.
No, I can't.
Oh, that was a bird. That's just the first one. Oh my god!
No, I can't.
You do make it there,
Ow! Ow!
but you get blasted 3 times on your way. You see, well, you don't see this, but you feel a lot of your feathers are falling down on the floor.
Getting lower and lower in altitude.
Alright, I'm gonna land in this safe spot and take a nice breath. Ow!
Blackhawk down!
Does anyone have paper over there?
No. Why
If
would I
you-
have paper?
If you have an adventuring pack, you should have paper. It's just
Ain't
one of
got no
those
paper.
one of those mundane items.
Only nerds have paper.
I do.
Thank you.
I high five Cordia.
I low five Rupert.
I do have paper. Can I make my way kind of on these safe spots that I can see up to the drift globe?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have a safe route.
I want to grab the drift globe.
Okay, you now have the drift globe. As you shine,
Sorry.
as you shine the drift globe around, you see that the sigils on the floor are appearing before it.
Fuck these fucking sigils. Alright, should I? Well, here, let me go walk them all through. So I'm gonna make my way down through the safe path,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go walk Korgath and Rupert through. Oh, that was so close!
Hold on, let me grab.
I want to walk them through the safe spot there.
Okay.
Oh, there's even more. Ooh, there's that treasure chest.
Hey, I can see!
Nope, y'all motherfuckers can wait. I'm gonna go. Actually, I want to investigate it first.
Okay, roll investigation.
I'm gonna hide over here because shit likes to blow up in here.
Okay. You don't see anything that could be a mundane trap, and your detect magic is going on. You don't see anything other than the ambient magic in the air going
I
on
hope
with the
that's a
chest.
fucking mimic because you just called me a bad word and I am not helping you.
You're always so impatient. You can wait. Oh god, Rupert made it here. He's so quick. I'm gonna open it.
His legs are deceivingly fast.
You open it up, and inside you find a nice collection of gems, about 300 gold worth. You also find 4 pieces of titanite and 4 pieces of alunium.
Holy shit!
Aluminum?
I say we cut our losses and go.
Quiet. They don't have
All,
to know
all you
that we
hear is the
found
bird.
this.
All you hear is the bird going. "Roar."
They don't have to know that we found this.
I mean, we're gonna find out.
No, this can be our little secret.
No, Rupert. I'm gonna say this really loudly. No, Rupert. We can't hide all this titanite from the rest of the group. That's all that was in here.
Boom, boom,
Did
boom,
someone
boom,
say
boom, boom, boom.
Titanite?
Where?
And I'm gonna hand Rupert the 4 alunium and most of the gold.
I will hold on to the gold. Kolgath, you can.
Huh.
This alunium, you can probably use this, can't you?
Not right this second.
Well, I mean, you can hold it and then use it in your armor, because you seem to get hit a lot.
What's armor?
Your whatever.
That's stuff that's supposed to block the
Your
swords.
loincloth.
Oh, well,
We can make you a nice chainmail loincloth.
but that'd be loud. We can talk about it later.
It would attract all the ladies.
Huh.
Alright, we digress. Let's make our way back up towards the north.
Mm-hmm. The drift globe follows along by itself, rather happily. As happy as a globe can be.
Okay.
I'll stay back.
What did y'all want to do with the paper?
I don't know. I didn't want the paper.
Oh, well, there's a rune over here. It was probably how you made it safely to the other side of what you just did. But, I think you did.
We've done that.
Can I look over here? Is there a rune on the side?
Yes, you see a rune. Let me look and make this available to everybody.
Even the people that can't see it?
Yeah, because you guys have memory. So, everybody.
Everybody Wing Chun tonight.
There you go. The one thing that strikes you about it is that it's symmetrical.
Looks the same.
That's symmetrical.
What?
It's like the same but different. I want to try and take the orange globe and put
Perhaps
it through
it's
the
the
hole.
safe path. That's the
Okay.
map to safety through this horrible runes on the floor that puff you up in the air.
When you pick up the orange globe, you notice that you start radiating an orange aura. And then when you put it through the hole, the aura goes away.
Oh god, it's showing off all my bald spots.
But
You
the
seem like you've lost a little feather.
Lost like a tail feather or two. You know, it's fine.
You look like Foghorn Leghorn after he gets blowed up.
Smiley, you feel something smooth, kind of collide with your feet.
Hello?
So we pushed an orange. We pushed something to you. Pick it up.
Alright.
I'll push the drift globe back through the door or the hole.
Can I not touch the
Sorry.
drift globe? Right? That's an option. We can just let it fall on the floor.
And it just kind of hovers up and starts following.
I will do that.
I'm glowing orange now. Or am I
You
not?
You're not. But Smiley is because he picked it
Okay.
up.
There's
I
an
will
orange line in there though.
Walk towards
Oh,
the
we have the
orange.
blue one
Yep.
in here.
You
Someone
notice
should pick up the blue one.
when
Well, I
you,
don't see it. Where'd it go?
Right at your feet.
Is
There it
this a
was.
trick?
you can feel around in the dark and you can feel the
I'll
globe.
feel around.
You feel the blue globe. Make a
I
dex.
feel the blue ball.
Make make a dex save. Make a dex save.
I've got the blue balls. I got advantage on that. Yeah. Or is that only when I'm raging? Hang on, let me double check. Whoa. Nope, just as long as I'm. Am I blinded?
No.
Okay.
So, yep. Okay, you do not manage to push the globe over the runes. You instead manage to pick it up.
Now
So-
what?
So you pick it up, and you see sort of a faint blue aura emanating around you, although most of it gets eaten up by the darkness. However, Smiley, when you picked up the orange orb and started radiating the orange aura, you see that it suppressed the shimmering wall that had stopped you before. And you were able to pass through.
I will lead my team through.
And
Follow
as the
me.
blue orb is picked up, you again have suppressed the wall of force on top, and the light, the darkness starts to fade.
Hey, the darkness is fading. It looks
Yay,
like
we did it!
I'm the smartest half orc alive.
I told you my detect magic or my dispel magic spell would work.
It is so delayed.
The old delayed
That's
dispel
impressive.
magic.
How'd you do that?
That's a lot of talent.
It was close. You were close to doing it. But yes, so as the shimmering wall is suppressed, you see a way out on the north.
Is it a door?
Yeah.
Can I
Seems
check
open.
the door?
Sure. Investigation. You don't see anything suspicious.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
I think you may have to bring the orb with us.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, I had to go first to get us through the thing. Okay, YOLO.
You were able to hold the orb back and suppress it enough while your team gets through.
Come on, River.
Alright.
I got it.
Everybody just starts wandering off into the abyss. So, you both progress down a hallway. You're starting to see strange features, writings on the walls in a pictographic language that you don't quite recognize.
Are we still separated from our team?
You are, although you
Is
can
it?
hear each other as though you were separated by just a single wall.
Y'all got weird things on the walls over there?
Yep.
You know what they mean?
Nope.
Is it mermaid?
Is the snake, does Nag know what they mean, and more specifically?
Oh.
Let me see if he does.
I mean.
I'm gonna roll for it. See if you can at least pick it up.
There is a riddle writing thing he might have.
I do not think he has tongues.
Hmm.
I'm not seeing tongues in his spell list.
No, it's an invocation, one of his warlocky things.
It is a warlock thing. Allows you to read all writing. forget what it's called though.
Let me look.
I'm looking at his invocations. He's got one that adds his intelligence to his Eldritch Blast, and he's got the Never Sleep one. He does not have...
Isn't he like level 6 now?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he have more than 2?
I'm only seeing the
question.
two.
That's a question for when he's back, I guess. But,
Yeah. However, he is a smart snake.
That's why I
I
asked
can
him.
I can see elements of Makoshi writing in this. The shape of the alphabet is similar, but the sentence structure, there doesn't seem to be any. It's really primitive. It's very old. I don't know what it means. But whatever it was human at one point.
So it's not now.
Not
Maybe it's dead.
whoever wrote this was of the humans who started speaking the Makoshi language.
Oh.
He goes on this long spiel about how languages evolve over
It's cool. It's
generation.
cool. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, let's
All
keep
right.
going. Look, we can talk about that later. Rupert would love to hear about it.
At the end of the hallway, you spot an opening. It kind of opens out into this big square room. You don't see any exit from the big square room.
do both doors open to it?
No, this is separate, so you both see separate big square rooms.
Can you still hear us?
No.
Yes.
What?
Y'all have a
Why?
big room in front of you?
Yup. It's square, right?
Ours is triangle.
You're in a triangle room.
I don't know.
He doesn't know shapes. It's a square. I mean that in a nice way.
Mm-hmm. That's 2 now today.
Didn't you call her a nerd? So isn't it even?
No, I didn't call her anything. She proved the point.
You know we're buddies, right?
The room in front of you, both of you, it is lit by a torch in the center. And you notice that behind you, in the hallway that you came from, the torches are going out, plunging things back into that unnatural darkness that your dark vision cannot phase.
We should get inside.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Okay.
Can I
Alright.
take like a cautious look around before I walk into that room?
Too late. I'm already in.
Oh, shit.
Korgath rushes in.
I don't want to be in the dark anymore. Fuck. Whoa, wait a minute. This looks like off of a place I heard before. It's called the Saul.
So,
Looks like a pain room.
as you rush into the room in front of you, or cautiously walk, actually, we'll say, Korgath, you rushed in.
Yeah.
And the moment you rushed in, the stone wall behind you began to close slowly, offering just enough time for Archie and Rupert to follow you in.
Why you guys so slow?
Why are you always in such a hurry?
I'm ready to be done here. It's hot in the desert.
So, as you wind up in this square room, you hear activity around you. You hear the sound of saw blades. Roll initiative.
What? Saw blades?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. What'd you do? Do we hear this music?
Oh boy.
Oh, I gotta select my token.
Rupert, save us.
You don't want to hear. I mean, you'd rather hear this music than the buzz of saw blades.
Team
Uh,
slow.
Dang, Vanilla. How do you?
I act on 15, you act on 10.
Damn, Rupert.
Alright.
Getting my 20 out of the way early.
And
At least it wasn't 2-1.
I guess Nag is gonna need stuff. Alright, Nag, how you feeling initiative-wise, buddy? Four. You're feeling like a 4, I guess. That works out. Nag
Yeah,
really is slow on the uptake. Okay. Rupert, you see when you look around, you see on all four corners of this room, saws start to spin, their teeth dangerously whirling in the air. From each four of the corners of the room, you see that they are going back and forth in a 15-foot cone in front of them. You see that you are in its path. You wager that somebody could get up right next to the saws and grab onto it to keep it from spinning, but they would have to be right next to it. On the north part of the room and the east part of the room, you see protrusions from the wall that look like little tubes. You wager that those aren't good news either.
Okay, so we can grab onto the saws like to prevent them from moving forward?
To prevent them from moving from side to side. So they're making a swiping motion that goes kind of like this. Oh, my freehand fucked up, so like that.
Okay, so they like buzz out in a circle, semicircle type thing, and then go back into the corner.
Yes.
And I could grab them to prevent them from doing that.
Yes, if you were right next to it and you succeeded on a strength check.
Can I? How sturdy are these things?
They look old. So maybe it wouldn't take a feat of Herculean strength, but you would still have to contend with the basic physics of it trying to move.
I'm a weak little boy. I don't think I can do this. I'm going to shift here, which looks to be out of. Oh, I see what's going to happen. Well. Team, I'm not really sure what to do here. So these are just pipes that are sticking out of the walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like, can I get underneath them? Like how high up are they, I guess?
They are about human chest level, so you would in fact be beneath them.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Korgath,
Huh.
what if I were to heat metal on one of those pipes, and then you blasted it with your sword, and then directed whatever the hell's gonna come out of it into one of those saws? Nope, okay, I'm gonna run underneath the pipe. And huddle up against the wall.
Alright, you cuddle up beneath the pipe.
And it's like sticking out over my head, right? So it looks
Yes.
like if it's gonna spray something, it's not gonna hit me.
Yes, that does indeed seem to be the case.
Let's do that, and then I will hold my action until after I guess Archie goes,
Okay.
just to see what she does, and then play off of that, because Rupert's not the most wise person in the world.
All right. Korgath.
Hmm. I don't. What are we doing in here?
So you saw what I described. The only other
Mhm.
feature you see right now is a similar hole on the west side of the room that you guys were throwing the balls back and forth between.
I mean, you want me to try to grab one of these saws? I don't know.
That's up to you.
Yeah, whatever. Put it. I'll just try to. Can I like? I'll try to grab this saw. I'll get over in here.
The one on the bottom right?
Yeah.
Sure. Make a athletics.
Okay.
You managed to grab onto the saw and keep it from spinning out.
I got one. I don't know what to do now. Can I like try to tear it off of the wall?
It was your action to stop it from spinning out. However, on your next turn, maybe.
Okay.
The corner
That's fine.
saws complete one of their semicircle rotations. So let's see who all gets caught up in this. Archie, make a dex save. Smiley, make a dex save. Okay. You both succeed, so you take half damage.
Oof.
Okay, that was less than impressive, Mr. Sawblades. Let's see how
Do I
Nag
take
does
one
with his.
damage?
Yeah, you take 1 damage. 1 whole damage from a saw blade. It grazed. It was a grazing cut. Nag. Nag meets it, so he takes 1 damage. Okay, and that's everybody. Haneke. So, in your room, you see the 4 saw blades and the pipes that I described to the other group. You see a few other things in this room, though. On the north side of the room, you see a lever with a shimmering blue wall around it, like in the previous hallway. You also see a panel inset into the wall next to the dart on the north.
Hmm. Is there anything other than what already hit Nag that looks like it's going to hit him again?
You see that Nag is in the path of that saw blade that hit him, still.
You're in the dot path too.
Ugh. Okay. Hmm.
You're examining the panel?
No, I'm just gonna smash the panel.
Okay. Um.
No, I'm just kidding. Does it have any amount of buttons that I would actually like have noticed as the runes from beforehand, or?
Well, I was trying to think about what would happen if you smash the panel, but if you're not going to smash the panel, and you look at it instead,
As
this
much
is
as I want to smash this panel.
this is what you see.
Oh boy.
Beep boop beep boop boop.
Hmm. Uh. Oh, what does it take action-wise to interact with this panel?
It's going to be an action to press the panel. You get the sense that you could pick 3
Right, I'll pick
symbols.
snail and a snail.
Snail and snail. You feel like you could
Okay.
pick 3 from each, or 1 from each column.
One from each column, huh?
So 3.
And I'll go with a hand, a hand, and a hand.
And press that, and your inputs get reset, and nothing happens.
Well, good try.
Wrong map.
Debating action surge and smashing. Well, I guess I will go ahead and just back up here, and I will stop one of those saw blades if it decides to fly towards.
You gotta be
jagged.
you gotta be adjacent to the saw blade to try and grab onto it.
I was just gonna let it hit me first. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So darts shoot out from the tubes on the walls. You hear a thunk sound right over your head, Rupert, as it sails across the room and impacts next to the small hole on the west side. However, nobody has gotten hit by a dart. Archie, see you're in the
Oh,
path of the
boy.
saw blade.
Can I move under the other dart one?
As you are size medium, you would have to crouch down to crouch below the tube.
I will crouch.
Okay. Smiley.
Arr. Can you guys see anything on that side?
No.
Not really, no.
It's just, we've got a panel over here that, I'll move over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You do also see that lever that's surrounded by that shimmering blue force there.
I will stop here, I guess. I'll try and touch the blue force shield.
It blocks your hand.
Yarp.
Yarp. Love it.
Can I interact with the panel from here?
Yes.
I will do that next. I'll give that a try, I guess.
Oh god, what does it mean?
What does the lever do?
You can't touch the lever. It's surrounded by the blue shimmering field.
And I'll get you, Flask.
We've done hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will do. God.
I don't think that's on there.
Phoenix. Slope. Sun with lines on it.
You feel nothing happen as you input those commands.
Can I bonus action to do it again, or is that might be a thief thing?
Your bonus actions are kind of specific.
Yeah, I think that's a thief thing. Don't worry about it. I'll use my last 5 feet to crouch and duck under that thing
Okay.
where it's safe.
It's Nag's turn. Kinda wanders up here and ducks beneath the other tube.
That's a good choice.
He looks thoughtful. Did you guys pick up a blue orb? He calls out.
Did we keep it?
Yeah, I've still
Yeah,
got
we
it.
have it.
No, you don't have it. I have it.
We need that.
Come get it.
Go run it through the hole.
Rupert, it's your turn.
I'm holding
There's
the
a hole
soul.
over there. There's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, but I'm currently holding a saw.
You're holding a saw and the blue orb.
Yeah. The blue,
Throw the orb
I'm not gonna tell you where the orb's at.
Uh,
between
toss
the
me the orb.
What are some magic words?
Toss me the orb now, you idiot!
I think that's it. Just be nice. Be
You,
nice.
you know why I
I
put you
stay
on
under the
team?
pipe, and that's the end of my turn.
I'm so glad I put you two on the team. Korgath. It's your turn.
Is it an action to try to throw the orb, or can I try to break the saw off because he made me mad?
It is your choice. It's an action to try and just break the saw completely. Or you could walk up to the hole and place the orb in there as your action. Or you could use your action to chuck the orb at the hole, but you would have a chance of just missing. And that would be a very hard shot.
Korgath doesn't miss.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance, but that is an extremely hard shot.
Let me see. Where's my character? Fuck it, I'm gonna go into a rage and try to break the saw because he just pissed me off.
Okay, athletics, big guy.
Oh, good money, Jerry Maguire.
You kind of feel it pull away from the wall a bit, and it starts to break, but it's still operational.
Would that be one attack?
No, that would just be your whole action. However, you still have control of it, so it's not going to spin
Right.
on its turn.
Okay, well that's my turn, I guess.
Are you guys grabbing the orb?
Working on it.
I guess we're fine.
I can't. I'm holding the saw. Takes both hands.
And so the saws are going to fan out. One by Korgath. Korgath is holding it, so it cannot complete its circle. The only one in the path is Haneke. Haneke, you notice that the saws are moving a bit faster now. There's a bit more force behind them. Make a dexterity save.
Oh boy, of course.
Oh. See, aren't you glad I'm holding this saw for us? I'm gonna have to try to cream Elijah one.
That's +4.
+4? Okay.
Yeah.
You succeed and take 5 damage.
Oh boy, I would like to use my reaction to take no damage.
From the charm?
Oh, is it a charm?
Was your
I thought it was from a buzzsaw. No, that's just part of having the.
Oh, cool.
That's what I may allow myself to do. Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now for you.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I trust you.
Yeah. If you are straight infected, it allows you to make a dex saving throw. You take half damage. You can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw. So,
Oh. Cool. So yeah. If you succeed on, yeah, okay. So you're fine. You take no damage as you dexterously jump over the faster spinning blades. It is your turn, Haneke.
I stare cluelessly at Nag.
Nag is like staring at that hole, like expecting the blue orb to come out any second.
Anytime now. Give me a minute. Working on it. You're not being very nice over here.
Could you try grabbing a saw?
I've
Which
got a
one?
saw.
Name one. I'll go
This
for
one,
it.
to the right, up by me.
There. I'll go ahead and try to grab that one.
Athletics.
Love this music.
I feel like I'm in an episode of Kill Bill. Ooh.
The force of the saw, it slips out of your grasp. You do not have control of it.
I guess not.
You good
I
effort.
rolled a 2.
The darts fire off. People crouched beneath the tubes do not suffer any ill effects. Archie.
I want to look around. They said they were dealing with a panel, right?
Yes.
Do we have one in our room? No.
You look immediately to your right. You see an odd section of the wall, of the stone in the wall. It looks like it might open up, but you cannot see the mechanism that would cause it to open.
Okay. Is there a way? I'm trying to think here. There's nothing good. Korgath, does Korgath still have the orb?
Yeah, you see that blue aura just radiating off of Korgath.
Yeah.
Give Rupert the orb, or go
Okay.
put it in the other hole.
Well, if he's nice about it.
I'm gonna do a sacred flame at the top left saw.
Okay. Saws tend not to have very good dexterity.
I'm asking much.
Ooh, damage. Ooh.
As it manages to get a -3 on its saving throw. That's impressive. So you
Nice.
sort of see the mechanism kind of, blacken a little bit from the radiant flame that comes down.
And laugh at me.
It looks like you did some amount of damage to it. Not much, though. But it's not like it was completely ineffective.
Actually, it should be 2d8 now.
Oh, yeah.
Level up.
So 8 damage. So, yeah. You look like you did, some damage to it. It was effective.
Alright, I want to yell at them and tell them there has to be something that opens this panel.
On this side?
On our side, there's a panel, but it looks like I can't open it.
Well, we've got a lever, handle you've got to pull, but it's
Pull?
surrounded by blue.
Korgath, throw him the orb!
Maybe. It's not
Smiley.
my turn. I'm busy.
Smiley, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Do I have the orange orb still? Who has that?
Haneke is chilling with the orange orb right now.
Oh. Maybe we should give them that. Maybe that's what they need.
Okay.
Quick, pass me that, please.
Does it take any action?
Oh, look, they were nice about it.
Not on your part, Haneke,
Okay.
but you can run up and just grab it from her as part of your movement,
Okay.
Smiley.
Let's do it.
10,
There's a hasty handoff. Opted.
15. I'll chug it through the hole.
Man, it's nice when people are nice. Crazy how
The
that
guy who
works.
beats people up half the time.
Only because they hit me first.
Was that an action? Can I still go back and derp around on the panel again?
It was an action to force the orb through the hole.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said I wanted.
Forcing orbs takes a little bit.
Yeah, because it's a tight fit. It's like the hole was tailor
That's what
made.
she said.
I'll stay prone on the ground then.
Okay, you prone where you are?
I am still. I never got up. I've just been crawling around this whole time.
Combat crawling pirate.
Awesome. Alright. So you guys on the other team see an orange orb kind of go tink, 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 and fall out of the hole.
Grenade!
Oh no!
Nag kind of sees Haneke in trouble. She didn't get control of the buzzsaw. You see his snaky hands kind of do his thing, and he Eldritch blasts at the buzzsaw next to Haneke.
Does he though?
He does. Oh, no, that was a 1. I hit it twice. So he actually misses. He misses with his Eldritch Blast, and
He's
he
got
looks
2
sad.
shots, hasn't he?
He does. That was hit too. So
Okay.
yeah, the second shot hits the saw blade, and the saw blade kind of sputters a bit.
Did he
But it's
hex
still
the
going.
saw blade?
You have to. There has to be a living creature that gets hexed, doesn't it?
No. Maybe.
Oh.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I'm not a warlock. Well, I am right now.
Sorry.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Nag. You're doing okay.
Rupert, you saw the orange orb tink through the hole.
How big is this orange orb, out of curiosity?
The same size as the drift globe, so it would like fit in the palm of the hand.
Okay, friends, what do we need to do with this orange orb?
Here, I'll hold it.
Try and bring it over here to the panel.
I cast Mage Hand and I believe I can cast it at a spot. Let me look at the spell. Oh no, my character sheet got closed. Sorry, internet crashed, or Google crashed just a minute ago.
That's fine.
Lucy doesn't use Firefox.
I mean, my Firebox hasn't crashed, so...
That's why Lucy doesn't use Chrome, I mean.
Okay, Mage Hand. Yeah, I can cast it at the point I choose within range, so 30 feet. So I can use my action to control the hand. You can use it to manipulate an object or retrieve an item or blah blah blah. And it can't carry anything more than 10 pounds. I assume this weighs less than 10 pounds.
Correct. So you are able to use your mage hand to pick it up, and when you
Yep.
do, it emits its aura.
Okay, and then I can move the mage hand as well, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move it over to the panel.
You sort of feel something give a bit, as though something behind the stone has been suppressed, but the stone itself is still in the way.
Okay, there you go, Archie. I gave it to you.
Wow.
Still working on the blue one. Our apologies. And I go back to hiding under the.
It's fine. We'll just...
Korgath, you are now holding the blue orb and this saw, which is half off its hinges.
I mean, if I let go of the saws, it gonna get me.
I mean, not unless you move. If you move out of the way, no.
How far away is that pipe?
The hole.
I'm feeling
It's-
lucky.
It's 25 feet away. You realize that this hole is like it's shaped perfectly for a drift globe or one of these orbs. It's about the size of a palm of your hand, from
So you're
25 feet
telling me
away.
there's a chance.
You're also at an angle. I'm telling you there's a chance. I'm telling you the DC of this throw is insane.
Just walk over there.
So they go
I
out.
can heal you. It'll
They
be
go out that far.
Yes.
It's the 20. You're gonna roll a 20. Just do it.
I mean, Rupert's hiding underneath the dang on dartboard over there.
Would you like some? Actually, it's not my turn. I can't inspire
No.
you. Nor would I anyway.
You're learning the value of teamwork. It makes me smile.
What kind of check are we talking here to throw it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just telling you it's really.
Wisdom check. Throw it.
Oh, dexterity. It would be acrobatics. Sleight of hand? Acrobatic for like throwing something. Acrobatics. Yeah.
I mean, athletics. I'm gonna force it through there. Oh, that makes it.
Don't break the globe.
The globe shatters. Puzzle is unsolvable. Everybody dies.
Oh, that's fun. Mm, mm, mm.
Have to resort to eating Porga.
You could try.
We'll feed little scraps to the team on the other side through the hole.
I'm gonna force shove the blue orb through there.
So a blue orb kind of, you hear a tinking sound, Smiley, and then you just get bapped in the face by a blue orb as it just flies out of the hole.
What?
Nailed it!
My eye!
25 feet away, no problem.
Make a dex save, Smiley.
Now you need an iPad.
I could find my character sheet. There it is.
Oof. Yeah, you have no problem catching that.
I caught it with my eye!
You did. You caught it in
I'm
your.
sorry, I threw it from 25 feet away. What'd you expect?
Gave him the Zoolander Magnum.
You did.
Yeah.
Stop midair and just
baseball
entered your
with my
command.
face.
So you are now in control of the blue orb, Smiley.
I've got it. Alright, now we just have to wait for me again.
Or somebody else could just come grab it off you.
I suppose.
Alright. And now the saws circle around. Who's in the path? Haneke is in the path. Haneke, make a dex save. And that is it.
Even with +4, I don't think that helps.
Nope.
Oof.
You suffer 11 slashing damage.
Oof. Owie.
Alright, Haneke, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this saw.
Okay.
No, oh, okay.
I don't think I actually have the movement to grab that from you and move.
Maybe right.
But y'all can't move 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something that can really help out.
The second one is a hit. As you start dealing more damage to this saw, you see it's starting to kind of break off its hinges a little bit.
That's it, I really wanted to hit the saw. I'm gonna move here now.
Okay. The darts shoot out. Smiley was prone. Korgath, make a dex save. Oof. You suffer 14 poison damage as a dart lands in your shoulder.
Oh, I didn't need to even dodge him.
Nag's hiding underneath him.
You could have just tanked him.
Could have. Archimedes.
Can I inspect the panel again? Just kind of see if I can like jimmy it open at all.
Yeah, make a.
Grab like I have a like my staff, maybe kind of like get up in there and try and wedge
Yeah.
it open.
That would be athletics.
Oh, that's gonna be a great. It'll be fine. Let's see. Can I cast guidance on myself?
I think you
Yeah,
can
it's
you
one-
can target
one
yourself with it.
I give myself a small pep talk. I'm a strong bird. I'm a strong bird.
I'm an eagle.
Let's see.
Add a
17.
D4.
You managed to force it about halfway open. Halfway open. You see where the orange orb that you're holding is kind of suppressing a wall of orange force that was blocking your vision of it. Let me do something real quick. You sort of see parts of some symbols, but you don't see the whole thing. You see what you think might be some talons, and then a second symbol you can't really make out, and the third symbol is a few vague lines.
Okay. I want to yell that out so everybody can hear it.
Okay.
I told you bird was the answer!
The bird was the answer.
Bert, have you heard the word?
Mr. Smiley.
Alright. Standing up is
Half your movement.
5, 10, 15. Can I pull the lever?
You do. And when you pull the lever, the stone that you had jimmied halfway up, Archie, it comes all the way open on its own.
I am a strong bird. I'm a strong bird.
Did that do anything?
No.
Yes, it did. Can I see the rest of the symbols now?
You can. Let me grab this and show it to Archie. Okay, you should have a handout that says East Room Panel Display.
Alright. It's gonna be. It's like a vulture, a snake or a caterpillar, and then a circle with a bunch of horizontal lines.
Copy that.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Can I do that the rest of my turn? Or...
Yeah, because
Oh.
pulling a lever is a lot less involved.
Yes, I'll pull open the panel and beep some boops.
Oh, the lever, Smiley.
I pick Vulture,
Yep.
Sluggo, and I don't know what you call that. Some circular blinds.
Okay, when you do, you feel things shift.
Oh boy.
Something definitely happens. The tubes that were shooting darts retract back
Oh,
into
no.
the wall.
Oh boy.
You hear renewed buzzing coming near your feet. Right before the lights go out.
Okay.
And the drift
What did you do?
The drift globe was... Let me take a look at where it was. I believe it was on the left group, so it is up here with Haneke. So let me grab the drift globe. So the torch that was illuminating the room has gone out. However, your drift globe is still shining away. Let me give it some light. This advanced fog of war stuff is actually pretty fun to play with.
I do like the darkness. It's very believable.
When the room lights up, you see that a saw is now sitting at the north end of the room, and a track has opened up, going down the center, and you see that there is also one on the west side of the room, going down the center, moving back and forth. Where Nag was.
Oh boy. The light never came on. I don't know if it was supposed to.
Oh, whoops, my bad. I did not check a checkbox. Boop.
Oh, Oh no.
And it's Nag's turn. Nag sees a saw starting to come up from where he was hiding. And he quickly tries to move to a safer location, although there really isn't one. He is gonna move here, and let's see if he notices this. Let's see if he notices this. My Roll20 is moving kind of slow, and I think it's because of all the advanced fog of war stuff going on. Perception, which he is really good at. Oh yeah. Nag calls out, I see something strange with this section of wall. I think there's something behind it.
Like another wall?
No, it just looks like it slides open. And he's gonna try and pull it open. his snake hands do not manage to pry the stone away.
Does it look like the blades have sped up at all since the last time?
Yes, all the blades seem to be moving with much more force behind them.
Uncomfortably quickly?
Yes.
Did you say these middle... Sorry.
The middle ones? Yeah, the middle ones are going... They're actually moving up and down and left and right. On the previous... Where the previous dart path was, it's moving along that path.
Are they in the ground?
Yes.
So if I could fly...
If you could fly, you could avoid them.
That's good to know.
Rupert, it's dark as fuck. Make a perception check.
I'm really good at these guys.
It's dark as fuck.
I'm not good at these. That was sarcasm, Archie. Is there anything under my feet?
You feel a ominous kind of rumbling coming under your feet, like something bad is coming up that way.
Are the walls scalable?
They're rough stone. In the dark it would be difficult, but you think you could do it if you got lucky.
Well, I'm a lucky boy, so I'm going to attempt to do that because I don't know what else to do. So what do I need to do? Athletics?
Yeah, that's athletics.
Or acrobatic?
Whichever is better for you.
Oh, that's definitely acrobatic.
Managed to scale your way about 5 feet up on the wall and cling on for dear life.
I hear a rumbling beneath my feet.
Korgath, you can't see shit. You see sort of a shimmering like beam of light coming from the hole. Make a perception check, Korgath.
I'm super good at these too. Better than some people.
You think you see something that may be slightly different in this room now that the lights have gone out, and you see it in sort of a general this way direction. Might be
Which way direction?
to the southeast, where the pings are going.
Okay, something's different.
Something's different, but you can't see.
I think something's different. Over there where I was holding the saw, I don't see shit. I got a feeling.
Okay. Let's see who all is gonna catch saws.
Wait, do I feel any saws below me?
No, it's not coming up where you are, but you did hear Rupert call that out.
Yeah, I want to try to get up a little bit then.
Okay. Athletics.
Fucking
Yeah.
Spider Man.
You are Spider-Manning up, like you're at the ceiling, and it's just like in pee. So Rupert, you feel something pass like just beneath your feet. Like the bottom of your shoes kind of get cut a bit. Um, Archie and Smiley and Haneke and Nag. I need deck saves.
They're all just acting on the soul's initiative. Okay. Shit.
Stick me at 16.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Okay, so Archie is a success. Haneke is a success. Tom's a fail, and Nag is a fail. Uh, Alright, so that is 3 damage to Archie and Haneke, and 7 to Tom and Nag.
It is Smiley, thank you.
Smiley, sorry. My bad.
Ow.
Okay. Haneke, it's your turn. The drift globe is following you around. You hear the half-orc bellow from the next room that something seems different about their room, but they can't see.
The birds are different.
Guess I will move here. Give them the drift globe.
So, you see the shimmering kind of increase through the whole Korgath, and then the drift globe lazily floats up in front of your face. You look back to where you saw what was different earlier, and you see...
I see something.
Once Roll20 catches up, yes. You see a shimmering blue rune on the ground that is protected by a blue wall of force, like what was in the previous rooms.
I think we need that blue orb back.
Right.
Oh no.
Smiley's got the blue orb in his possession at the moment. And we are on Archimedes.
Don't like this, guys. Can I grab the orb and go over towards Korgath?
Yeah.
And push through the hole.
Okay. Team Pirate, Snake, and Dog, you hear a tink, tink, tink as an orb kind of spills out through the hole, although you can't see.
Is that us?
Yes.
Oh.
Smiley.
Alright. This is gonna be fun. I vaguely remember where it is. 5, 10, 15. Did I trip over the orange ball?
You are a rogue, so you're just kind of naturally good enough to work your way back there off of memory.
Okay. Can I push the blue orb through hard so it bounces?
Yes.
Ugh.
So the blue orb goes through with quite some force. Make a dex save, Korgath. Oh, he went AFK. I'll do it for him.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yep.
What now?
Dex save to catch this orb that has come hurling through the hole.
It's a fireball, don't catch it.
I duck. No. Ah!
The blue orb tinks into your hand, basically.
I got it.
Nice. Can I pick up the orange orb and then try and scale the wall?
Yes. Do acrobatics.
To the roof.
Yep.
The
You're
window.
you're Spider-Maning it pretty
pirate.
hard right now.
Spider Bros.
Just like the rigging I grew up on.
Grew up in a square room with no lights.
Love it.
What?
Weird.
Nag is gonna kind of blindly try and slither his way up a wall. Let's see how this works out for him. Oh my gosh, come on, roll 20. I think roll 20's having a bad night. Because it's not usually this slow.
Well, we don't usually push it this hard either.
That's true.
How many different maps are open at the moment?
A lot. I'm basically running 2 campaigns on a single page, so... Nag gets like halfway up the wall, and you kind of hear worried snake sounds coming from the general west side of the room.
What's wrong, Snake Bro? Did you drop a book or something?
No, there's saws!
Well, yeah, duh. They've been here the whole time.
Rupert, you see that Korgath is in possession of the Drift Globe and the Blue Orb.
Do we need to take it to the wall again?
No, you see that circle over there?
Yeah, you
Oh, I was too busy hiding from the saw. Yes, I see it.
We need to take over there with the blue orb.
Well, throw the blue orb. I can use my mage hand to catch it.
How about I just hold it out and you use your mage hand to get it?
you
I
can
mean,
do
I
that.
could do that too.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want to throw it and your mage hand fucking miss it.
Pick it up, you fool. Anyway, I'll cast mage hand and take it from Korgath and then go dunk the ball in the hole.
I just kind of resist a little bit, like when it goes, but then I'll let it go. Like, like it really worked for it.
You see the Blue Orb land upon the rune there. It suppresses the shielding that was around it. And you hear kind of a clattering mechanical sound. And let's see. You hear Nag call out, the section of the wall just opened up. But I think there's an orange force in the way. Where's that orange orb?
I think your pirate has it.
I've got it. I'll get there eventually.
Why don't you just throw it to him?
It's dark.
Oh. You want me to shove the drift globe back through?
If you want.
Well, no, not really. Okay. And I'll push the drift globe back through.
Okay. See your room light up again as the globe lazily floats its way back through the hole.
And I'm still, like, above, elevated. I stayed up.
Yeah, you just were like upside down pushing it in.
Yeah, yeah. That's what she said.
So Korgath is elevated. Nag's elevated. Rupert is still up there. Archie, you didn't fly upwards, did you?
Yes, it did.
And I can't
I
remember.
reached down and grabbed Archie.
Your action was to put you were too busy putting the ball in the hole. So I think this is just going to be Haneke that needs to make a save here.
Ball. Deck save again.
Yep.
16.
Oof. Good thing. Good thing, then.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, because that's, so 10 slashing damage.
But reaction, don't you?
I'm gonna go ahead and reaction that.
Yeah. Yo, I like your damage and all, but I'm not gonna take it.
And Haneke. You now
take
see-
this.
You see the orb being offered to you. You see that Nag is standing next to a lever that I have not revealed. Let me reveal that. There we go. See that Nag is struggling to get his hand through an orange force that is protecting a lever that has been revealed.
I'll grab the orb, I guess. The orange one. I will truck over one, two, and I will try to pull the lever.
Make a athletics. There is a lot of resistance in this lever. You hear a clank, and it goes down halfway, but it doesn't go down.
Can I action surge to try to get
Yes.
cool beans? I jump on it.
And you jump on it, putting all your weight into it, and it clicks into place. The sound of buzzsaws fades as all of the saws stop and retract back into the wall. You hear the sliding of stone to the north, and the torches in the center relight themselves. Why did I delete them? Why did I delete them instead of just hiding their aura?
Because that's how you roll.
That is how I roll.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's not how I should roll in the future. Because things are lit up again.
We had something to the north?
You did. You did. And I'll get to it in a second. There we go. Alright. Right. There. And right there. You see doors appear where the stone slides away.
Run to freedom.
Ah, blades.
You attempt to open the door. It's locked. You start to hear a hissing sound, and you smell something foul.
Oh shit.
From the door?
From in the room.
In our room?
In both the rooms,
Oh, man.
you smell something foul, and you hear a hissing sound.
Archie, did you?
Don't make hissing sounds. That's Nag.
Archie, it is your turn.
I try and determine what's making the sound.
Perception. You look down, and some small vents in the floor that escaped your notice before. You see a small tint of... it's like a gaseous cloud. Your detect magic is actually pinging off of it. You see a
okay.
noxious cloud starting to fill the room.
Can I tell where it's coming from, or it's just coming from the vents?
It's just coming from the vents.
There's probably something bigger underneath it that's making it. I want to try it. I'm trying to dispel magic.
Okay. Make a... no, you don't have to, actually. You do not. You hear a shimmering sound on the door, like sort of an unlocking sound.
Oh,
That was easy.
can I open it? Do I have enough turn to open it?
Both doors?
No, just Archie's. And, yeah, you could do that as part of your movement, opening a door.
Okay, can I open it? Is it
Yeah.
unlocked?
You can open it up and walk right out.
Are we leave? I guess so. I guess so. And I'm the one that runs a one all the time.
Back to spell magic if you can.
Mr. Smiley, you are confronted by a door.
Or you can pick it because you're
It is
you're
locked.
awesome pirate.
It also doesn't look super sturdy.
Can I attempt to unlock it?
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. That's not great.
You
Why does it
twist...
say 0?
What's wrong with us tonight?
I don't know. You twist your thieves' tools around in the lock, and you think you have the right tumbler, but the lock does not give. You suspect trickery.
There's trickery.
That means he failed.
Oh, okay.
This door's a mimic.
What? What's a mimic?
Nag,
Does that mean hard to unlock?
Nag rolls up his sleeves, and he fucking blasts the shit out of the door.
Haha, yeah, that's how you dispel magic in the arena.
Oh. Not so much.
The first one, Nag's Eldritch Blast, careens past your shoulder, Smiley, and slams
Whoa.
into the door. You see splinters fly from the door, and it looks like it's not quite so structurally sound anymore. Rupert escaped to safety. Korgath is also safe.
Yeah.
Haneke, Nag, and Smiley, let's do Constitution saves, please.
And we're all dead.
Well, it looks like we'll be getting some new talents to join us on the rest of our adventures.
Haneke's is a failure. And you take... it's the first round they went off, so it's going to be this. Oh, you you take 3 whole poison damage.
Oh
You
boy.
Damn, darts hurt harder than the gas.
And Gas is having struggling right
I
now.
gently brushed these darts and
like-
gases off of me.
It's like somebody farted in your face.
A little fine.
Tooted. Like,
Haneke, you saw Nag kind of blast the shit out of the door.
Yeah. Smiley's kind of in the way though, isn't he?
Yeah, but you could still...
I'll sidle up next to him.
I can duck.
And I've already done action surge. Whee! You know what? Just play it safe.
You punch the door. You knock a big hole in it. It's looking like it's just about ready to fall apart.
Do another one.
You punch the door off of its hinges, and the way is cleared.
I would like to boldly, like, goose step into the next room.
I loosened it for you.
And you flee out. On your way out, Nag runs by and picks up the orange orb
And the drift globe.
we
and the
got
drift
the blue orb.
and the drift globe. And you guys head out. All right. All right. and take a bathroom break real quick.
I'm gonna do the same.
5-minute break?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope he doesn't take his headset in the bathroom with him. So I guess bi-weekly can mean either every other week or twice a week. But semi-weekly definitely means twice a week.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Mr. Smiley.
Thanks.
You've got a friend in me.
Have we been toys this whole time?
Welcome back.
Yep, I just about lost my glass there.
My favorite DM in the world.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Well, you're my only DM, but yeah, he's still my favorite.
That also means I'm the worst DM you've ever had.
No, no, no. I mean, you always start at the best, and then like I'll have to judge others.
Hmm. Fair enough.
So you're first until there's somebody that beats you.
Okay. You emerge into a well-lit room.
Hey guys, we have emerged into a well-lit room. I can see now. I can see clearly now. The darkness is gone.
All right.
There's no more nighttime in my way.
You hear half-orc singing.
Oh god,
Um,
he's still alive.
What the hell? I was with you the whole time. Of course I'm still alive.
position
What is that supposed to
yourselves.
mean?
That was meant as a nicety. Oh god, he's still
I
alive.
come up here and stand by Foghorn Leghorn and help her count her feathers that she lost earlier.
Position. Oh, there's a room down there. Didn't see it.
Yep.
Oh, there's a pink line.
There
Oh,
is a
they're all
pink
with
line.
us. We're all together again. We've been reunited and it feels so good.
No, we're still in a room by ourselves.
Oh. Well, he said pink line. I was hoping we were all going to be in this pink line.
No.
But, no, womp womp.
And then the blue orb was in Smiley's mage hand, or Rupert's mage hand. So easy to confuse those two characters, obviously.
Rupert and Smiley?
Yeah, clearly.
They sound so much alike.
All right. You get an ominous feeling in your gut. From all around you, you hear slithering sounds.
Damn snakes! Damn room!
Nag perks his head up. You see his tongue flit in and out. Looks like he's listening. Next
Is
to
this
the
you?
next to the slithering, you hear loud, angry hissing sounds. Nag looks around, and then you see Nag take a combat stance.
Oh,
He says,
what's going on over there?
"Be careful. Whatever's here is extremely angry with us."
Oh, okay.
And right as he says that, seeping out from the ceiling, you see you see roll 20 being really slow because I'm pushing it too hard. Oh, this is gonna be hard to show you guys because of the line of sight. So I'll just move it around. So you see, that is what you see.
Oh boy.
Whoa, it's a huge bit. I mean, hello, friend.
It's not
How
that
are
big,
you?
but I wanted to show you
Oh.
the
Oh,
artwork straight from the monster manual. I thought these things were super cool looking.
oh.
It plops
Oh,
down
we
from this.
don't see that. Just they see that.
You both see that because it
Oh.
plops down on your side as well.
Oh. Can you talk to him? Looks like a snake, kind of, sort of.
I can't. No.
I'm not talking to you.
You
Oh.
hear Nag's voice call out, "I tried. It's not
Did
happy
you?
with us. Get ready to
Well,
fight."
why is it mad at us? Did you ask him? Does he want his balls back?
It's not a rational anger. It's like some kind
Oh.
of bestial anger.
Oh, my favorite kind. Okay, good enough.
And with that,
Ah.
let's roll initiative.
Do I know what this is?
You have no idea what this is.
Okay, cool. Time to learn if it's got insides. Dang, advantage on initiative? Hell yeah.
Pretty nice.
We should all dip ranger.
I get advantage on initiative the next level.
That's not fair.
I also get smacked in the face a lot and don't get 100 million movement speed. I can just run away whenever I get done hitting somebody and not take an attack.
Alright. Did you get a good look at these flaming snakes that have popped down? You see that they are covered by the same shimmering force that you've been seeing all through the tomb. Orange and blue, respectively.
Hmm.
Who's up first?
I'm working on it.
Is it me?
I'm working on it.
I'm hoping you chose orange and blue for a specific reference. If you did, I like that a lot.
It's
That's what I was going off of this entire time.
pink is pink's a reserved color. I had to choose distinct colors, and it made the most sense to me to use. So yes. This you could call this a triumph. It
Making
is
a note here, huge success.
Do we get cake afterwards?
it is Archimedes' turn.
I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon right next to it in the form of a boot.
There's a boot on my snake. So, yes, that is a hit. However, you see that the boot has trouble getting through the blue force field that is protecting it, and it seems like its attack did not do as much damage as it should have done.
Shit.
Man.
I think it technically counts. I'm sure this isn't what it is, but I think it technically counts as a magical weapon for
Oh, it
attacking.
does.
Okay. I was just making sure. And then that's my turn. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Haneke?
Are we able to perceive like the aura that they had?
Yes. So you see that the snake in your room is protected by an orange aura.
Where did we last leave the orange orb?
Nag is holding it right now.
Can I take it from Nag?
Yes. He extends his hand, and you can take it as part of your movement.
Yeah.
When you bring the orange orb within range of it, the force
Mhm.
field disappears.
Oh boy. Oops. Let's try again.
Just go ahead and put that down.
I am not on the initiative order.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
So the second punch hits. It does the full amount of damage.
Cool.
And then, when you punch it, some flames look out at you.
Of course they do. Well, I mean, we might as well do this as well.
Okay. Let's make a
Is
strength
it,
saving throw or be
is it
knocked prone.
prone?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
And then you take 1d6. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be
Korgath.
the end of my turn.
Man, I am getting tired of getting set on fire in the fucking desert. Do I have the blue orb?
The blue orb is sitting in Rupert's mage hand right now. If Rupert wants, he can extend it so that you can grab it as part of your movement.
Do you want to give me that or not?
As he moves, I extend the mage hand. And then pull it back really quickly. And then give it to him. But before I do, I say, what's the magic word, Korgath?
I'm just gonna go into a rage as I take
do.
off running. Like, that's what I needed. Me and the
Nice.
blue orb, 5, 10, yeah, we'll go right up here.
Okay.
Ish.
So-
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Alright, as you bring the blue orb within range of the flaming snake, the force field protecting it disappears.
So I'm tired of motherfucking snakes! And I might as well, cause fuck it. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do that reckless when I hit advantage. So, alright, whatever. That's fine. I didn't turn on advantage. I missed the first one.
Okay.
Do the first one, we're not gonna do the second one that way.
That hits. Ouch. As you use your sword and carve out a huge amount of its scales, it hisses out in pain. And you
Kind of
suffer.
growl back.
Flame arcs back out at you, and you suffer 5 fire damage.
I'm so glad I'm not a totem barbarian anymore. So glad.
And it is Snake on the left's turn. What's he gonna do? He's gonna maneuver around Haneke. Alright, so the downside to using all this cool line of sight stuff, roll 20 can't do it. Like, everything is very sluggish. Oh well.
So this was a one-time thing.
Well, for the amount of work required, yeah. But also, just roll 20 can't handle it very well. Guys are lined up quite nicely. And I'm gonna need dex saves from Smiley and Nag. On that nice little minimum damage roll there.
Oh,
Let's see. He does get it back. So you succeed and take 5 fire damage, Tom? Or Smiley?
yar.
Let me get Smiley in the turn order here. And also Nag, because I forgot to roll his initiative. Hmm. 12. So you'll go after the snake here.
Yay.
And roll 20. Maybe it's something with how I set up the LOS boundaries. Or maybe just roll 20 isn't powerful enough to handle all this.
Maybe they're just having an off night.
Yeah, maybe a lot of the calculations are server side, so maybe a lot of people are playing tonight. And then I gotta get Nag on the initiative order. Slowly. Everything slowly on the initiative order. Do everything super slow. Okay, so we'll have Nag go before Smiley. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Oh yeah, great DMing here, just listening to me say, oh gosh, at the sluggishness.
Oh, good golly gee willikers.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
that's my life right now.
That's okay.
And
It's
then
okay, Bob.
finally, a deck save from Nag. And he succeeds, so he takes 5 damage.
Might not help that you're playing Nag and doing all that too.
Alright. Ignore that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And now it is Nag's turn.
What is Nag doing?
He's
Nag's,
going
Nag's
Super
not.
Saiyan.
He's not doing that. I just clicked something on accident. Nag is, after getting singed a bit, he's gonna move to a safer location over here in the corner. And he is gonna put his hex on the foe. And Eldritch Blast it. That does not hit. And second Eldritch Blast does not hit. Okay. Smiley.
Oh boy. Alright. I will. 5, 10, 15. And then I will. What is that thing I do? I will use Hexblade's Curse on it. And then I will stab it with Booming Blade.
Okay.
Boom it.
Does that hit?
That hits.
It is a sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Hex. But I do have that. So 20 to 31? 31, I think.
Ouch.
Oh. 18. Yeah, 31.
Wow.
5, 10.
He's
That
running
is
away again, isn't he?
he is.
Does it explode in fire?
You do. You get hit by an arc.
Ow.
For 1 whole fire damage. After you do 31 points of damage, you hear a deafening screech from the room next to you. As Smiley just pierces through a lot of this thing's vitals.
Ahar!
Alright. You notice the force field around the snakes shifts its color. The one that was orange is now blue, and the one that was blue is now orange.
Saw that shit coming.
Like that. And that. Alright. And it's now the snake's turn. He cannot get a good angle, I don't think. 5, 10, 15.
Using my noggin.
Nope. So he whips around towards Korgath,
Yeah, sure.
and he is gonna bite at you.
But not with advantage because I fucked it up. Oh, that still hits. Ah,
So that is
10
4.
damage.
Yep, 10 damage, and then he is going to try and hit you with its tail. 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you take 5 damage, and then
Fif-
make a athletics. Okay. It wraps you up in its tail. You feel extremely hot as the heat of its skin begins to burn you. You are restrained. Rupert.
Okay, so I've seen the aura shift, right? Is Korgas still holding the blue ball,
Yes.
even though he's restrained?
He's restrained. We'll say the blue ball fell out of his grasp.
Okay, I will use my mage hand to pick it up and toss it through the hole.
Okay. So you see the blue ball kind of flow out through the hole here. Its aura, however, is inactive as nobody is currently holding it. I think that was your action to use your mage hand to do a thing, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I will inspire Korgath so he can hopefully break out of that wrap.
Okay.
And I will say, hey, Korgath, remember the legendary Tapartos and use his strength to break out of the grasp of that thing.
Oh no.
Who?
Tapartos!
Tapartos!
I've never heard of him.
Surely you have.
Did I ever
Molly.
tell you about how that quest bugged out on me and he just kept yelling it over and over and over?
That's not a bug.
No, he got stuck in a rock.
Oh,
I
he
know
did
who
that for me
Tapartos
too,
is,
yes, and he
but-
kept yelling,
Yeah,
Tapartos!
down in the cave. Yeah.
Korgat doesn't know who the fuck the Partos is.
Tapartos is canon to Terria. Now, he exists. He is canon to all worlds.
That
So
will be Tom's next character, Tapartos.
Wait. Oh, damn it. Never mind.
so you gave Korgath Bardic Inspiration any movement?
Would that have been like a...
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move to the other side of the room, away from Archie.
Wouldn't that have been like a saving throw? Strength saving throw and non-athletic?
Athletics is strength.
I get advantage on strength.
You would have had advantage on athletics. Strength.
Well,
Athletics is a strength. No, it's
Oh,
not a
well.
save. It's all grapples are opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, well, on strength checks and everything.
Yes,
I
you
have
should have had it.
advantage.
Yeah, you should have had advantage on the athletics.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
You beefed it.
Well,
Archimedes.
Do a Toll the Dead on the one on my side.
Okay.
So
Wisdom.
bell tolls.
Yes, it's wisdom saving throw.
Oof. As it manages to roll a natural 20.
I'm gonna say I don't like that, and then I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon. It's my bonus action.
Okay. Do your attack roll. That hits. You see it has trouble, the boot has trouble getting through the orange force field. But it still does some damage.
And then I'm gonna kind of move towards the hole over here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Haneke.
Yo,
You see the,
I do.
Yep.
I'm gonna. Will it take an action to chuck the orange ball through the hole? Pick up this blue one.
it would be a action to push the ball through the hole, yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I've got the blue one on me.
We should have rested.
It's too late now.
And it tinks out.
Tink, tink. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action. Shield show.
Okay. So he is going to... Does he have any points in athletics or acrobatics? He does not, so it's just a straight strength. Oop.
Fuck me. Okay.
Dang.
Jeez.
Korgath.
Try to break free.
Okay.
He wants
Do athletics. You do have advantage because you're barbarian stuff. You break free of the grip of the tail. You see the orange orb rolling around at your feet.
I'll pick it up.
Okay, you have suppressed the force field around the snake spirit.
And I don't think I can attack. I think that was my action.
Yes, to escape from the tail.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. It's this snake's turn. He is going to chase after the pirate that did gobs of damage to him. And he takes the booming blade damage as he moves.
Oh boy. I'm
Further,
sorry.
further pissing him off.
Oh dear.
And he is going to bite at you. No, he's not. He's going to try and hit you with his tail.
I'm gonna use my reaction to impose disadvantage on that.
Okay. 17?
17 doesn't hit. Oh.
Oof. As you...
I jump on the tail as it flies by.
Like Jerry, if I did Frieza there at the end.
Okay, so it's Nag's turn. He's still got the Hex on him. So we're gonna do some Eldritch Blasts. Nope. Yep. It's that for 9 force damage, and then the Hex damage. Which...
You know what we haven't been doing with the Hex?
What?
I'm pretty sure that imposes disadvantage on like a skill.
Yes.
Does. Takes that much damage. So the one on Smiley on your side is not looking very good. You see some visible surface wounds. And it's your turn, Smiley.
I will. And let's do strength ability checks because that's important now.
Okay.
And then I'll booming a blade him again. Have at ye.
Kaboom! That's a hit.
It's also a sneak.
Yep.
And there's Hex.
Oof.
And that.
Alright, 13, 13, 26 plus 5 is 31.
34.
Jesus. Okay.
And then I'll run away. Run away. 5, 10, 20.
When
25.
you land your crazy high damage hit, it shrieks out in pain. Korgath, Archie, and Rupert, the snake on your side, also shrieks out in pain. The shriek is at an incredibly high frequency. You feel it oppressing your ears. The orbs that you are holding shatter in your hands. The northern wall moves a bit, revealing a hallway. You see the two snakes kind of assume the form of pure fire, and the roaring fires retreat down the newly opened hallway.
Do you think we should chase after him? Or,
Probably.
You see fires starting to spread in the room that you're in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Alright. Remove that. Who did I just remove? Okay, there he goes. That's 6 there. Okay. Um. And let me draw a pink square.
Another pink square.
Mm-hmm.
Can we short rest in this hallway?
There are fires starting up in the room and hallway.
So it's a toasty short rest.
Like it
they're
has been in Kentucky the past week.
they're spreading rather quickly
Oh, maybe not then.
as you.
Maybe Haneke can carry you while you rest.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
What do you get back?
Here you go. I'll carry him.
I don't think I can short rest if I'm being carried. It would be nice though. I am about to collapse.
I have one healing pack.
Oh,
I think we're fixing to meet up.
is that a Korgoth?
Oh, oh God, there's fire! It's coming from everywhere! Oh, oh God! I just want to go home!
As you round the corner,
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
you see some familiar faces.
We had to fight like this big ass.
Mr. Smiley, what happened to your eye?
Now we have to fight you.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
What's happening?
I don't know.
One sec.
I'm just the muscle. I'm not the brains of this outfit.
DM's gonna refill his drink.
Say that again.
DM's gotta refill his drink.
He did
I'm
say
just
it
the
again.
muscle. I'm not the brains of this outfit.
He said that again too.
So how's everybody's hit points?
Oh, good snazzy.
They've been better.
Max.
Oh, you've done tied this whole game.
This is not the time or the place for Bard Heroic.
Is there a time and a place for that?
Only at the end after the fight's over.
In the stories.
Yeah. Wooing the girls at the end.
Okay. The fire from the previous room arcs around this new sandstone room. It swirls around the perimeter, moving inward and inward. Then it forms the image of two serpents in front of you. Once again, you hear an angry hiss as the fire coalesces back into two snakes, except now they have intertwined with each other, both of them wrapped around each other, both their heads breathing fire as they
I don't
take
want to
a battle stance.
fire anymore. I'll be glad when we go to the ocean, and fight water monsters. New initiatives.
All right, no, same initiatives.
Oh, dang.
All right.
Is this the same monster as before?
It is the same monster but different. It's
so
the-
my hex blade
No,
burst fell off?
everything falls off.
Okay.
It's like a new fight, but yeah, it's just a new fight, but with the same initiatives. So let me roll this guy's.
I should be able to keep hex though. Not on him, but... Oh, I healed. I forgot about that.
Because you killed it with your hex on it?
Yeah, it died with that.
Yeah.
Warlock level plus my charisma. Great. So,
Like 2?
5.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
boy.
better than nothing.
Yeah, Smiley's secretly charismatic.
Is he?
No.
Is he really?
Alright. Descending. And we'll take your old initiative Smiley. Behave. You didn't behave. I accidentally deleted the Twin Snakes roll. I think it was a 19.
It was.
So it goes first?
I thought Archie had a 21.
Oh.
She does. I deleted Archie too on accident.
Rude.
Yeah,
I remember.
when it
I
takes
remember.
a full 2 seconds for like Roll20 to respond to your inputs, things get difficult. I'm immeasurably disappointed at this issue. Honestly, I pay a lot of money. Just laboriously putting initiatives back in. The thing, in real life, I would have just done this with a piece of cardboard. Archie, it's your turn.
I am going to cast a Cure Wounds. Let me walk over to Mr. Smiley at level 2.
Thank you.
Could have been very much better.
Hmm.
Good enough. I'm pretty much full.
Okay. Anything else?
And then let me do. No, that'll be it.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh, I so should have moved away. Oh well, it's fine.
Thought we all had to
Do
be in the
it
pink
like-
box, Rupert Puddlefoot.
It's a time and a place to be a hero, right?
Yes.
He says he moves behind.
E, 1,
Oh no,
3.
I should have moved.
Okay. I need dex saves from Haneke, Nag, Smiley, Archie, and that's it.
Whew.
Is there any chance that I provide cover for Nag?
No.
Okay.
How?
Dex. Nag.
That did okay.
Nag did okay. Archie
21.
Archie did not. As both the heads together breathe fire upon the party.
Whoa.
Any second now, roll 20. Okay, I didn't. Maybe I didn't actually. Okay, I did. Alright, so Archie, 26 fire damage, 13 to Haneke, Tom, and Nag.
I'm gonna use my reaction to not take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
I am out.
You're unconscious? Okay.
How many hit points did you all have left?
I held Smiley instead of me.
Thanks.
Okay. And then let's see how it does on the recharge. It does not recharge. Nag's gonna shift his hex over to the enemy. And then Eldritch Blast it twice.
Pick strength.
Yeah, he imposes disadvantage on strength checks for him. And hits with neither of those Eldritch Blasts.
Yikes.
He is going to move away. Wait. Nah, can you do any kind of healing?
No, he's a warlock. Oh crap. So my hex dropped off. Nags might have too.
He applied his after the flame breath, so it's a fresh hex.
Oh, he cast it again? I thought he just carried over the same one.
Nope.
Oh.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna run to maybe a less clustered position. 5, 10. Oof. Never playing with dynamic lighting again. This is torture. Actually, can I just like disable the shit now? I don't need it anymore.
Possibly. You
Yeah,
should be able to.
I'm just gonna turn it off real quick. One sec, guys. This is absolutely insufferable. See if that helps.
It's usually not this bad, to be honest.
Oh god, that helped immensely. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. All is well.
Yay!
I think it's
All's well on the Western Front!
I think it's the combination of the dynamic lighting and the tiled backgrounds. But I'm gonna get into that later. Haneke.
Oof. I just want to point out that this bad guy has very dragony characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
Why not roll
Would
with a
it
dragon?
might be the kind
Nope.
of characteristics that someone who might
No, you stupid cat. Go
have a favorite enemy type may be able to gain bonuses against.
You feel like you know exactly where to hit this thing.
Oh, sweet. Well, what better way to start this? I'm actually gonna move this way. Wait.
What do you
Go
want?
ahead and do my best to probably take a crap load of damage. Neither of those hits, I imagine.
Nope.
That's cool. This probably isn't gonna work either, but I'll go ahead and give it a shot with my bonus action.
Okay, it has disadvantage on this because of the hex.
I believe.
Ugh. I'm doing so poorly.
Oof.
Oof.
It manages to win the contest against your shove. You hear a fiery hiss.
Ooh.
Korgath.
I'm just gonna run up here, and I'm gonna swing at it twice.
Okay. That's a hit.
Second attack?
That is a miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
You take 6 fire damage as flame arcs out from it at you.
Okay. My spirits are
Okay.
now attacking it too.
Yep.
Spooky.
Smiley, it's your turn.
So I have a healing potion in my
Yes.
inventory.
Yes.
Okay. Is that a bonus action or an action to apply?
To drink it yourself is a bonus action. To administer it to somebody else is an action.
Bah, fine. Alright, I'll apply it. Drink.
Okay.
Wait, no, hang on. I won't do that. Yeah. I'll be sorry. 5, 10, 20. 25, 30. Then I'll booming blade him. Ooh. sneak attack.
That is a hit.
And that's what I got, I think. So, 25 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. And see fiery explode on me.
Oh yeah. 2 damage.
Good thing I already failed my constitution.
Rupert.
Okie dokie, I'm going to use, let's see, oh, that's a bonus action. I'm going to viciously mock him, first of all.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah, so I need to see him, so I need to move up to here so I can poke my head around the corner. And I'm going to say, I can't think of what I'm going to say to him. Hey, they always said that 2 heads were better than 1. Not in your, I don't know what I'm saying. You're really stupid! And then I also cast Healing Word on Archie.
Okay.
Sorry guys, my insults. After about 10:30, I run out of creativity.
It apparently worked.
It's not even 10:30 yet, so what's your other excuse?
It's 10:26. It's close enough.
I laughed.
Yeah, and I use Healing Word on Archie at level 1. So that's 1d4 plus 4. So 6.
Okay. What was the damage from your vicious mockery?
As I sing to you. I sing, please don't die.
Thank you. Wasn't Smiley just here next to me?
He ran away like he always does.
He did. So what was the damage on your vicious mockery?
Oh yeah. I always forget that thing does damage.
2d4?
Big ol' 4.
Ouch. And disadvantage on his next attack.
Yep.
Good shit. Alright, Archie, you are back up.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm like losing feathers. Aren't feathers. I'm fucking pissed. So I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do?
Can you life transference the other way?
No, I just do damage to myself.
Just
and kill
vampire
myself.
people.
That would be pretty cool.
Let me do Path to the Grave on him.
Alright. You sort of see a black and white shimmering layer appear over both of them. You see that your next attack is going to be quite effective. And then it's...
Yes.
Okay. So... he is gonna do a bite on Haneke. 17.
He has disadvantage, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
It's
He
okay.
has disadvantage
hits
either
anyway.
way.
And then he is going to do a bite at Korgath. 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Can
For...
I use my reaction to impose disadvantage on it?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Or you already used your
there-
reaction to nope the fireball.
Wasn't that last?
Yeah, you went after that. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so you can
okay.
do that. You can absolutely do that. 17 Korgath.
Okay.
Um
Yeah, that hits.
so you
Both of them.
take 8 damage. Or sorry, 7 damage. And then he is going to try and hit Haneke with his tail.
Stop.
He has disadvantage.
Because he's not hitting you, yeah. So 16 Haneke.
Nope.
Alright, and let's see how he does on getting his fire breath back. Okay.
Jeez. Bosses are fun.
Nag is going to.
Did he get
This
his
is
fire
probably
breath
safe.
back?
No,
shit.
it looks like it. He rolled 1d6 and he rolled a 6. I would think so.
Shit.
Unless that was for fire damage.
Nope.
Eldritch Blast. Misses. Hits. And this one's going to be double. So, 13 force damage. So 26 force damage. And then the hex damage. Where do you put that? There. Alright, so 26 plus 1 is 27. Damn.
2
As
hexes.
Nag blows the heck out of him.
He does get hexed twice because he hit twice.
He hit once.
What did he? Oh, he hit once. Oh,
The
he
16.
doubled. Ah,
Yeah, and then he
Okay.
doubled the hit because of the Toll of the Dead, or Path to the Grave. So he did a pretty serious amount of damage. The twin snakes both hiss out in pain. Haneke.
See, okay. Is he still disadvantaged on strength checks?
Yes.
I mean, they say to keep trying the same thing is insane, but I want to wrestle a snake. Boy. I'll go for the first one.
Bang. Yeah, that hits. You suffer 2 fire damage.
Okay. And, I'm feeling lucky, so go for the second
That's a hit.
one. And that's actually the 8 plus 2 is another 2 damage for
Okay.
preferred enemy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that'll be a 9, I think. Is that a hit? And
Yeah, that's a 9.
I'll take more damage, I assume.
You will. 2 fire damage.
This is acceptable. And then we'll go for another shield show.
And he has disadvantage.
Please stop.
He fails.
I am now beating this snake to the ground.
Alright, he is prone. He kind of flops down on his side. And
Snake
the
is prone.
snake is prone.
Rambunctious punching continues.
Korgath, you have a prone double snake in front of you.
Set you up the bomb, big guy, please.
I'm gonna pop my neck and just swing for the fences, Jose Canseco style.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank God. I need a crit. Ugh.
Oh, you're doing the opposite.
4 fire damage
Mm.
to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit. 1 more fire damage.
Oh!
Oh. However, you're starting to see some surface wounds appearing on him.
So 5 total fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Smiley.
Smiley. Do the thing.
5, 10, 15, 20. I have advantage.
Mm-hmm, because he's prone.
Booming blade.
Boom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
I didn't
hit.
even get it off. Sneak attack. I don't have hex. That's it. So 10 plus
Still
8 plus
hurts.
29.
You're seeing more and more wounds appear on him.
10 bonus action for corner.
Okay.
I got him.
Sure did. Rupert.
Dead.
Okay, what do I want to do? I guess I could cast a fireball. I won't. I will. Is he still down on the ground?
Yeah, he's prone.
And he's looking pretty rough. I mean, I could go for the finisher here. I will. I'll hold my action until he gets up again.
Okay.
If he gets up, that'll trigger my action.
Okay, so ready to action for him standing up?
Yep.
Okay. Archie.
I'm going to. I want to cast Bane on him. Just to make a
Okay.
charisma saving throw.
Sure does. He's gonna succeed on that.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
Turn.
He's a boss.
That's it? Okay. So it's his turn. He is going to go ahead and right himself back upwards. Go ahead, Rupert.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him.
Ah, you fucker. He's already used his legendary resistance. Okay. Okay. What is that? Dex or wisdom?
That is a deck,
Fuck.
and that is a big fat.
Oh.
Tag team.
So he lights up from the fairy fire.
Oh, gorgeous.
He's
Does
like
this
a
nag-
Christmas tree.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Way up.
Whose
You
turn
killed our
next?
bird friend, please.
There's still time.
Y'all spread out. What's with that?
Strategery. I learned that from George W. He know all about the strategeries.
Okay. He is gonna go after the one who tripped him up.
Oh, no.
Fine, he
Haneke?
has disadvantage. It's cool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, how can I help you?
He is perceived that the spirits, because he tried to attack Haneke last time and the spirits blocked him.
Yeah, I
So
wanna
he,
die, so
he
that's cool.
turns his attention back to Korgath. I'm gonna do a bite. 10? Nope.
No, that missed. Wow! Oh, that hit. Never mind, that hit.
24, and a tail.
Do you want me to try to
misses.
interrupt any of this?
No, we're good. We're good. That's
Sorry.
what, 7 damage.
Yeah, all 7
Okay.
points of damage from his triple multi-attack. Okay. Nag now has a very easy target to hit. So let's see how he does. Pew pew. Yep, and pew pew. Nope. So that's 9 plus a hex. Hex, 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 hex. There it is. Cool. He's not looking good at all, the enemy snake.
Oh, no.
And Haneke, your turn.
It would be a shame.
Oh, it would be a shame, wouldn't it?
It would be a shame. Sorry, this is... Go over the 14, I guess, fails.
Nope. As in, no, it doesn't hit. That.
Oh!
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then add the 2 to that.
Mm-hmm.
Add the
Mm-hmm.
that as well. Sorry. Or the first roll was on that one.
Ooh. Alright. Yeah, 23 plus, so 29 damage. Yeah, he's not looking good at all.
He's still up?
He's still up. Let's see if he falls on his ass again. Strength save, which he would have disadvantage on.
It's a 14.
And he fails it. So he's prone. He's prone and lit up.
Super advantage.
No.
I don't think that exists.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Korgath?
Oh,
Yep.
Just do it real slow.
Okay.
Just poke it in.
Alright.
did I take any fire damage when I hit him?
Oh yeah, I should have done the fire
Oh yeah,
damage for you,
same. Yeah,
Haneke.
give me my licks.
That was 1 connection, and
Yeah.
so 1 fire damage for you, and 1 fire damage for Korgath, apparently.
I'm still alive, peoples.
Alright. So. The snakes both cry out in unison as Korgath's greatsword cuts it open. You see boiling blood spill out onto the sandstone below. Once again, the twin snakes turn into billowing flame and flare around the room.
Man.
You feel the heat from them. They appear on the opposite end of the hallway. Standing next to each other, you see the wounds that you have given them begin to heal up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mine don't do that.
You hear an angry hissing.
Man, we don't want to fight. You started it.
Nag kind of perks up. This is more lucid. He's frustrated. He's begging us to kill him.
I can do that.
Can we?
Well, if you remember the salamanders outside, you cut them up pretty good and they just came back.
Maybe.
Maybe there's something in here that can kill him.
The hissing becomes less organized and starts going back into that chaotic noise.
Oh, man.
You see the twin snakes ready themselves once again for combat.
Liquid.
When out of damn it,
Sorry,
when out of
I
nowhere,
can't not. That's an authentic response.
when all of a sudden another stone wall opens up on the eastern side. There, you see Janara with singed fur, looking bloodied, and holding one of her wolfolk companions. You see Radovan carrying Lulu. And Janara holds up a strange-looking metallic device, looks at the twin snakes, looks at the party, and then just growls. Takes her sword out and slams the metallic device across the room with it. It sputters, it sparks everywhere, and then it busts open, and a large green crystal falls out. The snake starts to wail when the metallic device explodes upon the ground. The fire leaves it. You see its scales almost instantly start to turn brown and then gray. It's decaying, aging before your eyes. Its chaotic and angered hisses become lucid once more. Nag tilts his head as he listens. And you see both the snakes decay and then become bone as a stillness falls across the room.
Is
Nag,
it dead?
it's a pile of bones on the ground at the moment. So
Can
yes.
I
I'd
take a
say-
bone?
So
Yes.
I take the biggest bone.
give a dog a bone.
You take the biggest bone, of course you do. Nag,
And one giant bone.
Nag tilts his head. It was thanking us. You see that Janara is holding on to her sword arm after hitting that machine. It had let out a rather flashy burst and singed a large amount of her arm fur. It seems to be smoldering unnaturally as she grips it and goes down on one knee. Looks like you guys made it.
We're okay.
Yeah, we're a-okay. Nothing wrong with us.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
For expert talents like ourselves.
Yeah?
No,
Oh.
maybe. What's wrong with your arm? What was that? Rock.
We found that when we got separated. It seemed to control some of the strange mechanisms that are around in these ruins.
Did we free the salamanders?
I don't know. I haven't been outside. She, points to the green crystal that has been deposited on the ground after she smashed the metallic device. Didn't you say you were here for a crystal? Do you think that might be it?
Maybe.
Probably.
Thought we were here for some writing.
You notice that the green crystal has some strange growths coming from it. It doesn't look quite as well cut and defined as the one you caught a glimpse of back in Dragonfall.
This one doesn't look as clean as that other one.
Hank scratches his chin. It doesn't, does it?
No, that's why I said that.
He looks around, points out a panel that's on the wall. I see some writing here. It's,
What's it say?
well, it's close enough to Makoshi that I can read it. Looks to be, writings of one of the very old Janars of this land. It's a bit long, so I'll paraphrase it.
Well, give us the too long, I don't want to read it version.
It seems that he's talking about when their people fell from grace. Is that grace or is that heaven? When they fell from heaven. As many of them left to find other places, but these people stayed behind. It seems that they were human at one point, but whatever was in here started to change them unnaturally. They started having draconic growths. They stopped aging. And it looks like it's the work of that very crystal.
Huh.
But the crystal is fine. Just whatever it was inside seemed to be doing that. Is there some way to harness these?
My head hurt.
Well, looks like y'all done gone and did a bunch of the work for me. You hear a very familiar voice ring
So
out.
It's that son of a bitch. I know that voice anywhere.
Walking into the room, you see Gorix, and he's alone. Mighty fine work you done here. Clearing out all those snakes and all those traps. Would have had a hard time of it by my lonesome. Now, little matter of that there crystal there. Boss man wants me to get it.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
You
Well,
feeling froggy?
A little too slow.
well, here's the thing. I ain't care so much about those crystals. He can do what he wants with just one of them. They're immensely powerful. No, I'm here for, something a bit more interesting. If I don't walk out of here with the crystal, I'll get chewed out. That's about the worst that'll happen. No, see, I'm interested in that fiddle of yours, Rupert. I thought I saw something in it back when we first met. I'd like to see it in action. So, how's about another wager? We have a little duel of the fiddles here. And if you win, I turn around, walk away, and let you have that shiny rock. If I win, I pick up that shiny rock and try and leave. And if you try and stop me, well, he makes a circle with his fingers, and you see a purple vortex starting to swirl across the floor. Y'all don't look like you're ready to tangle with our mutual friend again.
I'm always ready to tangle. Sort of my thing.
What do you think, Gorgath? Why don't we just chop this fool's head off? Then we won't have to deal with him ever again.
We could try. He's gonna bring out old big boy though, and that's gonna hurt. But, I mean, yeah, we can do it.
Or I can duel him.
I mean, are you sure? You didn't
Destroy
really.
him.
You didn't really want to the list, huh?
Well, that's because I don't think I have anything to prove. You see, I beat him once, and he keeps trying to double or nothing me.
Oh, so he's a sore loser.
Basically, yes.
Those
He's
little
got
words.
very large insecurities, as I'm sure you can probably tell. He in that massive, like, hulking frame and using that vortex, he's obviously overcompensating for something.
Yeah,
Did you
but-
disappoint Hilda again last night?
Hilda's off. Hilda's off helping the boss man, and your wit ain't nearly as good as your fiddle playing, let me tell you that, son.
I don't know. I think
I've
good.
never met anybody that actually disappoints a doll. But you do.
Wrecked him.
Yeah, you killed him.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
Are you a what?
That's what I thought. That's what she said last night was tick tock, 2 seconds later, it's all over.
I think you just lost.
I thought I got burnt.
Woo.
Are we the judges of this contest? Because I think we have a clear winner here.
The judges will make themselves apparent if he accepts.
Whoa,
But-
wait, whoa, wait. Well, you sound like you're stacking the deck, or
I ain't stacking the deck. No, all I want is to see Rupert play in a place like this.
And you think you're going to play fair. Why should I believe you?
where's that war?
I've been fair and upfront and honest so far. Like I said, you got nothing to lose. You play a fiddle
You
of
haven't
yours.
been fair at all. We had a deal, one duel, and I beat you, and then I told you to go back wherever you came from and to leave this world be, and you came back again. Then we destroyed your little sex doll in the cave, and guess what? She came back again, because you just can't give it up, can you? You must have had a very rough childhood. Were your parents divorced?
My childhood ain't a part of this.
You had parents?
Of course I did. All
Man,
devils have parents.
Must be nice.
Well, I see, I ain't gonna get what I really came for, so I'll just try and make Boss Man happy. I'll be taking that shiny crystal of yours now. If you try and stop me, we can have some fun.
I like having fun. Most of the
And
time.
he goes for the crystal.
Team meeting.
Hold, please.
What are we gonna?
We have no spells.
I am in bad
My
shape.
pride is hurt.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's one
But he's
F4.
kind of a dick.
Why can't you just play him with the fiddle?
I mean, I can.
I mean,
That's probably
But
our
it's
best.
Say this
It's
with-
a trap, though. Didn't you see? He said he wants me to play in this specific place.
well, why don't we like tell him we'll play when we get outside? Why do we have to do it right here? A competition's a
Or
competition.
we just let him take
Can't
the
we
crystal and then go
fake
get the other one.
outside?
Yeah, because that worked out. We got this one, and then they came and got it.
Wait, don't we have the other people with Janaras with us?
Jinara's not looking great.
Nobody's. What's up,
Lulu's
Raptor?
passed out. Or dead. I haven't had a chance to look yet.
Radovan is holding Lulu.
Put her ass down, Ratty. We got work to do.
Do I look like a fighter to you?
Anyone can be a fighter. It's not trying
Quick,
hard enough.
it's time to get Lulu exploded so that I can go Super Saiyan.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
If we kill Lulu, you can go Super Saiyan?
I'm not saying I can't.
Sacrifice.
I'm not saying I can. I'm not saying I can't. Are you like Vanilla Kale in League of Legends?
Maybe.
Okay, I think we sacrifice Lulu and kill this fool. I mean, she really hasn't cooked anything good since she came with us.
I mean, I'm legitimately probably like 2 good hits from death too. So
We all are.
Fine, I'll duel him. That's all we've got. Or we let him walk away.
Duel him! Kick
can-
his ass!
I mean, I don't care, man. It's up to you. It's your soul.
I'm not offering my soul.
I ain't asking for your soul.
His ass,
You
Rupert.
want my golden fiddle?
I don't
Then
want
I
your
want
fiddle.
fair and square. Well, then what do you want?
That crystal. Just that crystal.
So
And to
let's
see
get the.
and to see you play.
So see, I don't understand because if you have access to the big metal fucker, then why don't you just take the damn thing? Why are you so insistent on me dueling you when you could just take it by force?
The whole world's a stage, Rupert, and people like you and I have special power over it. There's something in that fiddle of yours, just like there's something in mine, and I want to try and draw it out.
Are you a devil, Rupert?
No, I'm a no, not a gnome. I'm a halfling.
Oh, you're both about the same height.
You'll
Well,
see.
fine. We don't really have many options here, so for the good of that is not going to help me. Actually, for the good of the team, I will destroy you once more.
Grand. All right.
Oh. Well, can I, like, while this is going on, can I take a short rest?
Sure.
Perfect. Time to roll all my hit dice back.
Now, just a little bit of accompaniment, I think. He unleashes a high-pitched note from his fiddle, and you hear some... You start to hear some
I'm ready to rumble
lutes,
if we need to.
some drums in the background, a vivacious tune. All right. I think it'd be best if you start us off, Rupert. Roll a performance.
That was a 2.
Can I go up to Rupert before he starts playing? kind of rub him on the shoulders, like, kick his fucking ass. And yes, guys, love it.
So, your fiddle tune rings out across the room. You feel oddly inspired in this moment. The notes are coming to you naturally. Gorx pulls out his own fiddle and begins to play against your melody. His notes wind up being just a little bit cleaner, a little bit crisper. Some of the bones from the snake start to twitch a bit, and they move a little bit towards Gorx. Gorx takes the first part of the song. Roll another performance, Rupert. Your notes ring out strong across the entire room. Gorx furrows his brow and tries to match your performance.
Ooh!
He strikes a sour note halfway through his song, and
Oh,
he
what's wrong,
frowns.
man? You hit the wrong key? Hit the wrong note? Wow!
More of the
He's trying to
bones,
break some strings.
more of the bones start to shudder and move, and they twitch back towards your side, Rupert. They begin to take a form. Roll a performance.
Rupert! Rupert!
Oh,
Ah! Snap! Oh, fuck the strings.
the section is incredibly a pitched battle, both of your eyes not leaving each other as you play your hearts out. You've never been more inspired in your life, and Gorx's final note of his piece falls a bit flat.
Womp womp.
Figures start to form out of the fallen bones. They start to take a humanoid shape, and they're starting to dance along with the tune that you are crafting. Rupert, roll a performance.
Ooh!
2 and a 3.
Oh!
Oh, guys, I'm gonna help with it.
Gorx shifts his key out of nowhere. You're not expecting it, and you struggle to keep up with him. The melody's clashing for a second as the figures move closer towards him. It comes down to this.
Does anybody have some popcorn? This is intense.
Rupert, roll one more performance.
Yeah, I'll be guidancing this.
Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Oh!
Oh,
31. Woo! America!
the duel reaches a frenetic pace. In the end, Gorx slips up on a few notes. He loses the rhythm, he loses the tempo, and eventually loses the song altogether. At this point, the bones in the room have formed into various humanoid figures, and they're all applauding you, Rupert. It seems that your music has created a spell upon the undead. They applaud your performance, and the moment you stop playing, they fall back to the ground. Gorx wipes some sweat from his brow, and he laughs. Oh! Well, you really are something, little one.
Yes, indeed, I told you. Unfortunately for you, you messed up at the climax yet again.
That's what that doll said too.
That was what I was alluding to, but thank you.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta spell it out.
As you can see, that fiddle of yours ain't no normal fiddle. It can do things beyond play a pretty tune or make somebody have a little headache like you been doing. No, there's a lot of potential in instruments like that. And if you ever wanted to unlock more of it, you need only ask. But I'm thinking you got something smart on the end of your lips. But fair is fair. makes a circle with his hands, and the vortex closes. I'll be telling Cecil y'all got here first. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, Felicia.
He turns
You
around and
too.
leaves.
Oh man, I was at full HP too. I was ready to rumble with old old dude.
Speak for yourself.
You could have taken a short rest and rolled some hit dice.
I did. It gave me a whole 4.
I mean, technically, I was playing during the rest, so it'd be a song of rest, right?
Yeah.
Can I check on Lulu too?
She is up and awake. It just looks like she got a bit scared.
Okay.
You got lunch ready?
No. We can go make lunch, though. Can we get out of here now? We got what we came for.
Oh, you're the boss now?
No?
Okay.
She's just saying what we're all thinking.
I'm feeling good, guys. Sat down, caught my breath. Feeling great.
Me too. I don't think I took any damage the entire time.
I'll high five, which is a low 5. Yeah, you did play that you played that fiddle. You did pretty good on that fiddle, homie.
I told you, you did well destroying that snake creature.
Yeah, he hurt.
You hurt more, apparently.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of getting caught on fire all the time, though. By teammates, by enemies, just in general. I'm tired of being on fire.
Indeed, I've heard of your kind, barbarians, that have resistance to fire damage. Those that like embrace a bear or something like that. Perhaps you should talk to one of them.
Well, maybe, but then I might lose my spirits.
But you won't take fire damage as much.
But then y'all will get hit more.
That is true, I don't like being hit. Or you could learn from Mr. Smiley how to run away. He seems to be very good at that.
It's a talent.
Not the
Speaking
runaway
of which,
kind.
Mr. Smiley, if we're done here, does that mean we get to head to the poop deck? And on to the ocean?
To a boat? Aye.
Oh.
Were
So,
we supposed to find writing?
it
We found it. It's on the crystal.
was on the panel that Nag pointed
And
out.
Mag wrote. Yeah.
Gave you the paraphrased version. I'll give you the full version probably tomorrow.
Neat.
Let's blow this joint, guys.
Hmm.
Do you
Why
collect
are we gonna
the,
blow it up?
Do you grab the crystal?
No.
No.
You just leave it.
No.
No, I'm taking the crystal with me. I'm
No,
putting it in
well,
my
wrap
bag.
it up in like a shirt or something before you pick
Yeah,
it up.
no, let's put it in our bag, because otherwise he's just gonna come back and be like, oh, they fucking left it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we might want to put it in something because it fucked up Janar's arm up when
Oh,
she.
yeah.
I mean, so we probably don't want to touch it.
Ah,
Mr. Smiley, hide it in your pirate's cove.
I, not
hmm.
again.
Wait, well, I don't even want. Never mind.
Secret stash that pirates use to hide things that they're smuggling.
So the
Wiggle, wiggle.
blood.
What's it do? Can I put it in my mouth?
It tastes pleasant.
Delicious.
Ew.
What?
Does anything
Um,
crazy happen?
Don't chew
Nope.
on it. Could be cursed. Why are
This
you
is
doing
mine.
that?
You kind of feel a slight vibration. Your detect magic is kind of going crazy over this thing.
Oh, that's why Gorix wanted that.
It is a
Does it taste good?
it is a
No, he just wanted
crazy,
to vibrate.
crazy powerful. You get a crazy powerful draconic magic aura and a crazy powerful arcane magic aura, and they seem to be fighting with each other. Even
We
this
gotta
is
put this away. She gotta stop chewing on that.
Is there someplace we can take
Bad
this?
juju.
Radovan steps forward.
No, not no.
Well-
Well,
Woodpine University is where all the Arcanists study.
where is that?
Woodpine.
I mean, like how far from here?
Well, it's back in
That's
Speria.
my hometown.
Oh. Yeah. So you got like a house there we could stay at?
house? No.
You don't have a house in your hometown?
No, I have a
It's for a
very
tour.
small little shack that I grew up in.
Ay.
No offense, Mr. Radovan, but how can we trust you with such an item as this? If someone like the Florentine or this giant red horrible demon thing wants this crystal, what's to stop from stopping them just going and taking it, or one of your people working for them? I think it's best kept with us. Nice and safe.
He scratches his chin. Alright. That makes sense. You seem to be very capable, as you have proven here.
Oh
It
yeah.
can stay with you, and
I-
once the threat of the Florentines is perhaps dealt with, can be sent to Woodpine for further research.
That's what I think as well. I just think this should stay in the hands of Talons, and I think our superiors would agree as well.
Radovan nods. Very well, but if you are indeed chasing after Florentine, it's a bit like bringing the candy to him.
Yeah, he's got a point. We're gonna take it right to him.
We'll be one step ahead, don't you worry.
Okay. It is your prerogative. Still,
Take it off of our dead bodies.
I shall
Oh, I don't want to die today.
craft a report to Camellia and see what her recommendation is.
Agreed, we can always give it to her, to a Talon. I just get nervous, don't you all agree? Sending
I'm
it
a
to
Talon.
You are a Talon, I'm proud of you. But, like, sending this to some town with people we don't know, it just seems sketchy.
Agreed.
Like something you would draw out.
I agree with you. Very well. Well, there is certainly enough interesting material in here to keep the eggheads at Woodpine busy anyway. They'll be wanting to know about this place. Apologies, Miss Gennara. I did not mean to be so presumptuous. But DJ shakes her head, motions to the pile of bones on the floor, and then kind of tilts her head back towards where the outside would be.
Wonder if these bones are worth any gold.
If that big thing is dead, and all the ones outside are dead, then it sounds like the Magi don't have a job anymore. So it's not my place.
What?
I have things I need to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here, Gennara growls.
And we want to pick up these bones and try to sell them though. Magical
I've already
bones.
got a few.
Leave them here and don't desecrate graves. Don't make
We're
me
poor.
I didn't desecrate a grave. I just picked up a giant
This
snake.
wasn't a grave.
body.
We
I
killed,
have one big tomb.
we killed things. How is it a tomb with something still alive inside?
It was a giant snake made out of
We
fire.
killed it.
It's
It's
mine.
ours. You keep what you keep what you kill.
Leave the bones, children.
You
Let's
keep
go.
what you
I leave one bone.
kill.
Gennara,
I do my best to to keep the rest.
I'll position myself in I'll position myself in between Haneke and Archie, so that make it harder for Archie to see her.
oh man.
Come on, Archie.
roll perception, Archie.
Let's go count your feathers.
This is rude, Kargath. Just because you're taller than me,
Let's go
Me
count your
kind of-
feathers and make sure they're all still there. As I'm trying to
I
just
feel like
push them
I'm
away.
trying to hover, but because I'm missing feathers, it's not fucking working.
Yeah, let's come on. I'll just hold you down. Let's go count your feathers and see if they're all still there.
Oh my god.
You know they're not still there. I'm
Let's
Donald
go.
ducking it around here, and there's half of them missing.
Why aren't you wearing any pants?
Because I'm a bird.
Let's go. You did
Gennara
that.
uses her good arm to facepalm. Northern wolf folk. Oh my goodness. This way should be cleared out, she says. She leads you back to the hallway that opened up where she came in at. You see like 50 or so doom scarab corpses.
Woo! Start skinning, nag!
Oh, shit. Right, I gave you money for those. They're all damaged. They're all damaged beyond scavenging ability. Yeah.
Lies.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Epic dodge.
Yeah, wow. We best get some good rewards for this freaking crystal. Start selling y'all's yaks.
We did not have a fun time advancing through here. And finally, you see daylight as you reemerge back into the Asahar, and I think that... Oh, they're not actually there
They're
anymore.
friendly, aren't they?
They're not there anymore. You actually just see piles of bones where they
Get
used
those
to be.
bones too, Anarchy.
And I think that that is where we shall call it for the night.
Get all the bones.
Yeah.
All of them.
Like
Get
I
'em all.
have like really large bags.
All the bones are ours.
There's like a femur sticking out of mine right now.
Come
I
on.
took the largest bone I possibly could.
Let's go count your feathers, Archie. We'll be okay.
There's only like 2. Like 1 tail feather hanging on for dear life.
So like Acme style, or yeah, Warner Brothers style,
Right.
plucked bird.
Wily coyote of birds right now.
I got down to 4 HP.
Nice.
Yeah, that would have been a good time to fight the pursuer, huh?
I have a sweet 10.
Then I rolled 66 points worth of hit dice and was at full HP.
I'm at 44. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm at full HP right now.
All right. Well, that was it for what I had planned.
Neat game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I liked the musical competition.
And we got to keep the thing.
Yeah, that totally could have gone down any number of ways.
I was
It's
ready to
gonna-
fight the pursuer.
I mean,
Gonna have to go
I was ready to
double
die to the
up Georgia.
pursuer.
yeah, I was totally ready to just like have the pursuer come out. I mean, that wouldn't have gone well at all.
Fine, it would have been epic in our deaths.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to see his buffs.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm actually not ready to see his buff.
Hey, I will have buffs the next time we fight, probably.
I'm waiting for just to be immune to crit damage or something like that.
I've got some interesting stuff in mind.
Oh, he didn't say he wasn't.
That's bull butter.
So,
Maybe they'll find an X soon.
one little thing that I should mention.
We're level 7.
You guys are level 7.
Boy.
My proficiency bonus to go.
It's
So-
level 8.
Yeah, that's true. It is
Oh,
at
it's
level
already
8.
up. No, my
Um,
proficiency bonus is at 3.
Yeah. It'll go to 4 at 8, I think.
No, mine stays at 3. Mine doesn't go to 4 till 9.
Okay,
Why
9.
not?
Makes sense.
Because that's barbs? I don't know.
That's everybody. Proficiency ups are universal. So, like I said, the chapter 1 is going to end while you guys are level 8. So, you have one more goal on the island of Cyprus, which you had the option of going to first, but you came here first. So we'll see what happens due to that. You guys have retained control of the green crystal. Gorix was good on his word and let you guys have that. So you guys are now in possession of that. Then once you guys do your thing on Cyprus, if you choose to keep following the story, we will head towards the end game. So
I'm
chapter
ready to
1. Chapter one
Retire.
is chapter one's closer to ending than beginning. We're almost done.
Ready to retire.
So thank you guys for playing tonight and putting up with me trying to be really clever with the Roll20 stuff and just like completely overloading it.
That's good though, because I can't imagine how long that took to set up.
Yeah. That's a lot of pre-work. I don't think I'm willing to do that for every dungeon. So back to bi-weekly schedule. So I will see you guys 2 Wednesdays from now.
See you then.
Cool
Deuces.
beans.
Back
The
on Wednesday the 18th.
At least I got one cool thing at level 7. Woo!
Thank you much.
Yeah, Wednesday the 18th is our next game. So thank you guys for
Alright.
playing.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm rolling for HPs. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm with you.
I'm
I
rolling
did
it.
mine.
All right, I'm watching.
Where's the dice?
Yep.
Plus
It's a
your
D.
constitution.
It's a D12 for barbs, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's your hit dice.
Womp.
Plus, my constitution which sucks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There was a risk.
There was a risk. You knew the risk. You took it anyway.
So that's like
It
4.
could have been glorious.
No, I mean I get hit all the time, so it doesn't matter. Where's my?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 3,
HPs.
so I got 5 const. Okay, so I got 5 hit points, so I'm at 71.
I'm taking the average.
See, it works out because I think a few times you rolled the max.
No, I haven't rolled any yet. This is the
Have you
first
not?
time
I
I've
thought you
rolled.
did.
I've rolled after the fact, but that's the first time I've rolled.
I've tried to roll for all of playing.
I think I have two.
I'm up to 50.
Panicky will probably beat me now, or have more hit points than me.
I'm at 54.
What a room's good at 6.
6
Yeah,
for
I got
7.
Well, some
Bruh.
of us multi-classed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Expertise.
Oh, I could multi-class into fighter and get an action surge.
Oh man, I can't. Oh, level 4 spells. This is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
I shouldn't have rolled. I've rolled like shit all night. No crits. What was I thinking?